We're on time, you guys.
Stop it. I didn't even think we would be. Not that I really care so much.
I thought, I'm just going to bring a Pepsi in a cup today. But then I thought, you know what?
Jodi,
I might have enough time.
Tight and go to Starbucks for me any day. Jodi, thank you. I did not put it on Do Not Disturb.
Okay, I will do that right now.
This tastes delicious. Oh my God. Yeah.
Right there. Do not disturb.
Okay. Okay, good morning. Good morning, good evening. I literally just rolled out of bed. Well, I had to have a shower, but it feels like I just rolled out of bed.
I think I'm going to back it up just a touch.
It is.
How's that?
Yeah, great. I'm so surprised and happy that the weather is so much nicer today.
We could have been outside.
Yeah, except for the lawn people. I think we need to change it to Wednesdays in the summer. I love being outside, but it was so noisy. What do you think?
I'm okay doing it Wednesdays every week.
Oh, I don't care what day we do it. Good morning, Kelowna, Montreal,
Cheers.
Amsterdam, Germany.
Okay, so you guys, we did say we were going to podcast every week.
Jodi.
This is a little off. I'm just going to adjust it.
Sure.
Jordan came home with COVID from Vegas.
She did.
No winning jackpot,
it's
just
totally
COVID.
her fault that we were not here last week. No. Poor thing.
No.
Thing.
It was 1,000,000% her fault.
Whatever. That's horrible that she came home sick.
And you know what's funny / crazy?
At least she had a good trip.
She had a really good trip. She roomed with 2 other people. Nobody else had COVID coming home.
That's nuts.
Right.
Yeah, that's nuts. Nuts. So that is why we weren't here.
I wasn't showing symptoms, but then I thought the responsible thing probably wouldn't be to
It's true. It's true.
We could have. Technically, we could have. I just didn't feel right if I ever got.
And none of you guys at home got it either.
You guys. Well, she wore a mask around us.
Perfect.
But no.
That's great. That is fantastic. Fantastic.
Hello, Block Switch England. First time live, Esther.
What?
Where have
Esther,
you been, my
welcome. Yeah, COVID nuts, right?
So I gave myself a haircut.
Jodi, did you really? I was gonna say
no. Tito did. I'm kidding.
Oh,
I couldn't run with that.
It's like, wow, you're
it's
getting
too
really
nice.
good.
Arlene from Sault Ste. Marie.
Arlene. Port Angeles. Hello. Rebecca sees our Georgia. We're podcasting embroidery. That was made for us a few summers ago by Tamsin, who is brave little buckaroo. So check out her shop.
I was just on
She's amazing.
Oh my God. I was just on her Instagram and she had something on there, but they were just kits. I would love to buy it done.
Well, maybe she does that.
If I could pay. Anyway, she had some really cute stuff on her Instagram.
She does. There's cross stitch and embroidery.
Yeah. Well, regardless, the kits were crazy awesome.
Yeah, she's amazing.
She does really beautiful kits.
I love them. I always enjoy them, but I put them up here because I thought you guys would love them too.
I can't even. So cute hair. Thank you.
There you go. Maybe she was talking to me.
Are you ready to talk about your hair?
No!
Is it too soon?
I can't I literally cannot even. So this is a new hairstyle, which was a surprise to me, as well as anybody else.
I was the most.
Jodi's like, well, what did you say? I said, I liked the length, but it was heavy. And she said, oh yeah, we'll just take out some bulk out of here. And I come out later and like anything that was down here is gone. Anyway, I don't get it.
It is a super cute haircut. It is not what you asked for.
And it's 2 weeks grown out and my hair grows fast. So it was very, very short. Actually, I feel like I looked like Andy Warhol as soon as it was done. It was like super straight. Whatever. Hair's hair. But I'll be honest with you, I'm frustrated with the communication.
So that's why I left. Remember a couple of years ago?
I don't know that I can continue. This girl's amazing. She's wonderful. I adore her. I can't keep continuing to grow out haircuts I don't like.
It's a ridiculously cute haircut if you were going for that length.
Right. If I wanted like a super short bowl
If
cut.
you wanted to look like Andy Warhol. But regardless, it's not what you wanted.
It's not. It's not. So, whatever. It is what it is, but
good morning,
surprise!
Amanda. Amanda, I sparkled my nails for you. I think of Amanda so many times during a week.
Anytime I was cleaning out, I was organizing some yarn and stuff. Do you know how much sparkle yarn I have now? And it's all 100% because of the Crafty Jackalope.
We love it.
Okay.
Oh, I brought lip gloss.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay, I was going to share some things. Amanda's got this adorable new pattern, this headband pattern. And very amazing surprise package showed up at our door with these adorable little kits.
Let's see.
Jodi, the yarn is like crazy cashmere. It's so beautiful.
Okay, look at
So
this one.
it's
That's beautiful.
A ball of cashmere, a ball of sparkle.
And a ball of fun.
It is more than a ball of fun. Let me show you the adorable
You guys, this is silver with
pattern.
rainbow.
It's like the perfect, you know, we're looking for tiny little things to knit in the summer that we can take with us to wherever. I would say camping, but you know I'd be lying. The beach?
The beach would be better.
The beach?
You know, I leave in 3 weeks.
Jodi, I
I'm
can't believe
counting the days.
it. Okay, so cute.
Yeah.
That's the pattern. The pattern is
Super easy, you
Mega
guys.
Bling Headband.
Super cute. So
So-
we'll do a giveaway with three sets.
It's so beautiful. She does such a good job. I'm so amazed. I'm not amazed, but she excites.
I'm amazed knowing her.
I'm amazed what her bra mind comes up with.
I know.
I think they're amazing. So anyway, Amanda, mwah, thank you for the surprise. I may need a headband because my hair is very little at the moment, but
That's so cute.
wouldn't that be cute?
Yeah.
Sparkles and cashmere.
So,
So COVID, boo.
COVID boo, Top Gun, yay.
Top Gun, yay.
Right, we went the next day. It was so good.
We actually went to see, so did you love it?
Yes. Jurassic World.
We went to see Jurassic World 2, which is another good summer blockbuster kind of movie.
Is it worth going to the theater?
I mean, those kind of movies I think are better on a big screen.
Yeah.
But it was kind of a cool story, the way the old cast from and the newer cast are all in the same story.
Yeah.
It was great. I mean, it was scary. It was a little bit suspenseful.
Oh,
It's
I love
amazing.
going
They
to the
do a
movie
great job.
theater.
They do a
I
great
love
job.
going to the movie theater. What else did I do? You know, if I would remember to write things in my notes,
My head would pop off.
I know.
If you came over here with notes, my head would pop off. And
I
I
just
would have to take your temperature.
just stuff that happened in the week, right? Because then we're just like chit chatting,
Oh.
and it's like,
How about this? My fridge died.
oh,
I think
that was
everybody
awful.
should go hug their fridge right now
Mhm.
because when you don't have it, it's crazy.
So what did you tell everybody?
So
what
I
you
had
did.
a lineup of coolers. I don't even know why we have all these coolers, but we have coolers in the garage. We don't even go camping. And then we have got this little tiny bar fridge, which apparently is big enough for most people to live out of.
You know, I also have a drink fridge.
Yeah.
It's like a half single thing, and I put extra margarine if I have it, or
Yeah.
milk if I have. Like, it comes in really handy.
It was kind of awesome. Like, so we took
Yeah.
out all the cans and whatever is normally in there, and you know, it's room for dairy and veggies and eggs, and you just didn't have a lot of extra room.
Did you have to get rid of a bunch of stuff?
Oh yeah, we lost a bunch of stuff and all that. And you think, oh, I'm gonna throw in fries in the oven we're having burgers tonight. No, because there's no freezer. I had no freezer. So when
Really?
so the good news was I didn't have to buy a new fridge, and it was only for a week. So that was my.
Mm.
You had COVID, I had no fridge, and whatever.
We laid low.
There was no drama. It's been busy though. Life has been
Right.
busy.
You finished
good.
garden shop.
Yeah, yeah, I did. It was
Actually,
good.
I think you were finished last time.
I think so too.
Yeah.
But you know,
My
the
dad
days
got
fly
both of his
by.
eyes done.
Dad has got new vision, which is
Yeah.
exciting. He loves it.
Yeah.
And the weather was nice until we got like a torrential downpour the other day.
Like,
I
it's
don't
been
feel very
raining for 2
productive
days.
those days. Like I don't like it's dark and almost evening. It looks like all day.
It's
You have to
gloomy.
get stuff done, but you know.
Our friend Kat Dennings had a birthday.
Kat Dennings had a birthday.
Happy birthday, Kat.
We could probably still be your mother, but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm good
She's
with
a
that.
doll. She's a
She's
doll.
a gardener queen.
I know. We would have so much to chit chat if we had a little.
I can't get
Visits.
over her backyard garden. I
I
feel
know.
like she's trying to branch out to be some kind of like
Yeah.
farm stand lady.
Chris
she's
Evans had
got-
a birthday. Chris
Whoa.
Evans had a birthday. I actually think Kat and Chris Evans have the same birthday.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
Maybe.
The
The queen had a birthday.
Okay, I want to. Oh yeah.
Any good trashy TV on these days?
Okay, you know what's really frustrating is Jeff Lewis has come back with a new show.
I saw an ad for that.
It's called Hollywood Facelift with Jeff Lewis,
Okay.
and it's on Freevee, which is an Amazon division. So I can't stream it in Canada, but what I did was illegally do the VPN thing where you go on those where you can get a VPN for your thing. It's
No,
like
I don't know what that means.
So it identifies your laptop or your computer as a US based one. It kind of just
okay.
Right? So I can cheat, but it's still because my Amazon account is a Canadian, because that'll work for Netflix, that'll work for Hulu, that'll work so I can't even watch it.
Is that like a legal thing? Are you allowed to do that? Do you purchase this thing?
Yeah, it's like a monthly thing. Yeah,
okay, well there you go.
I don't know. No, it's not really illegal, but it's not really. I'm not going to be arrested for it.
Good news.
Also, Love Island, same thing. I don't know where I'm going to watch it.
It's not on anything.
No, it's not on Hey You. Anyway,
well,
maybe it will.
Wow.
Housewives of Dubai just started, brand new.
Can you watch that?
Yes.
Okay, that's on Bravo.
It is on
Is it a Real
Bravo,
Housewife?
but it's on. Do we tape it on Bravo or it's like? I don't know what we tape it on, but it's on regular TV.
Okay, somebody says you can watch it from Twitch.
Okay, thank you.
Streaming.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try.
Okay.
Yeah, that is annoying about Prime. Like I thought I could get in the back door. That's what she said, but I couldn't.
No, and you know what? Why not? Why not?
Right.
When there's Amazon Prime regular and Amazon Prime Cat, why not?
I know.
We don't need to be like less than.
Love Island is
Why can't it
a
be everywhere?
UK, but normally it's on. I think it's just going to be later, and it'll come to Hey You, which is it's a totally reality streaming service.
I love that.
Yeah. Hi Minnesota. Hi Tia. So yeah.
Okay, apparently there's a lot of people out from Ireland today. Hey, hey, hey!
It's so funny because I was just on, I think it was TikTok this morning, and I just love hearing Irish people speak.
Me too.
Like you could be reading the alphabet or the dictionary, but I was just down a rabbit hole of Irish.
I love that too.
Yeah.
We should go to Ireland.
Yes, we should go to Ireland.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
Put it on the list.
Have you been doing a lot of knitting? Oh my God, you've been doing a lot of swatching.
I finished a sweater. Hello. So yes, that felt like a lot of knitting. And then, when I got close to the end of the sweater, I was like, what am I going to knit next? What am I going to knit next? So I was swatching so much. And it got me like nowhere.
That's
basically.
so funny.
But I'll share with you the sweaters that I was thinking about, and I do have one that I want to cast on.
Yeah.
And look, yarn comes in a cone,
Did you
which
just
I
buy
love.
that?
I did just buy it. You can get this here in Canada. This is the whole super soft, and Little Red Mitten carries this.
It's Holst yarn.
It is. So it's 50% merino.
That's the color. It's like
50%
eggplant.
Shetland breed.
You bought purple?
I have a small ball of this. I thought it was darker.
But I have when I say purple,
It's a
very
marl. It's not bright like that.
that's like it's
It's
a
like
very
this
royal
color.
deep. It's beautiful.
It's a marl of, I think, black and purple or navy and purple.
That's
when
gonna
you
look
look at
beautiful
it.
on you. Is that for you?
Yes, it is for me.
Okay, I love it.
But knitting this yarn single, it's very light.
Okay, you got to double it. Pick a pattern.
I've already doubled it. I swatched it single and
Okay.
swatched it double.
No way are you
But
gonna do it single.
the color I thought is super autumny, and I was gonna add these kind of colors to it for color work.
Beautiful.
I don't know. We'll see.
Yes, I like the blue. You know what? I didn't love the orange and the green with that.
Um,
Oh no, that's gonna be beautiful.
and like an oatmeal.
Yes,
probably.
that'll be. Actually, I should never question because every time you knit something, I want what you knit.
I actually think this is more purple than I would have.
No, but it's really beautiful. It's like a neutral.
It's so.
It's a neutral.
It's black adjacent because there's like one marl of. I don't know if it's got black or navy in it.
It's
It is like a
really
deep
beautiful.
Merlot kind of,
Yeah.
but you put it in bright light and it's very grapey purple.
Right.
So
No. Okay, you guys. Cillian Murphy from Peaky
That's
Blinders.
the other thing we watched. We're done Peaky Blinders. I'm
Did
so
you
sad.
love it?
Yes.
Did it wrap up nice?
I love it. I loved. Yes.
I can't believe they killed Grace.
Jodi, see, you're so many seasons behind.
I
love
can
that.
say that because it's been
I
out.
can start that. This is like Breaking Bad for me, I could start it over from the beginning and enjoy the ride again. We loved it. It only lasted, like, there was 6 episodes in the last final season.
There's 6 episodes in every season.
Yeah, there's not very much. It only lasted 3 days for us. Because we were...
I was so mad when they killed Grace.
I think you will love it.
I
think you will love it.
He's so tormented from his past and his family that it brought him it was the only thing that brought him joy.
I know. Well, which it's never going to last then. In a character arc, of course it's never going to last.
Give him more than
it's
what
not
was
a
it, 2
fairy
weeks
tale.
they got married?
I love it. Love it.
Anyway, I was angry.
I know.
Shut it off. I haven't watched
know.
it since. I'll go back.
There's so much good stuff coming.
Okay.
There's so much good stuff coming. Yeah. So yes, we finished Peaky Blinders.
I love Arthur the brother.
I love Arthur. I love Arthur. I love Polly. I love the family. Most of the family.
Anyway, if you haven't watched Peaky Blinders, it's like a 1920s London like gangster.
And there was a real gang called Peaky Blinders.
Yes.
So I don't know anything about that.
It's familial, like it's these like children. Oh my god, it's good.
Right? It's like a mob.
Yeah.
Criminal
I got
family.
this new shirt at Joe Fresh.
Love the color of the denim.
Guys.
I love it.
It's a shirt, it's not a jean jacket. And there's a light colored one too. Joe Fresh, you guys. We had
I love this acidy green too.
President's Choice has come out with these 2 new popsicles things. Jordan saw it on TikTok. It's hibiscus raspberry and lavender lemonade popsicles for the summer. So we went to
hibiscus raspberry. That's pretty fancy.
So they didn't have them, but so we went through Joe Fresh, and you guys.
And I never shopped there, so I would miss everything.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jodi, it looks awesome.
You should go just for the Joe Fresh, just to look. Yeah.
Totally. I would love it.
That's what we did one day.
So yes, I feel like I've knit every day, but I don't have a whole lot to show for it. What about you?
Oh, it's like that sock machine was smoking.
Really?
I used it so much this week. Yeah, I swear. I've used that sock machine so much.
Jodi, I'm so excited by that. I do love it. I do love it.
These I just did yesterday.
I feel like I'm addicted to sweater knitting. I feel like every time I cast off a sweater, I want to cast another one on.
That's
like I don't
exactly
even think
how I
about shawls right now.
Oh, you know what I wanted to mention? We got tickets for Cake Palooza. Because that woolen folk thing we're part of, but we thought we could sneak to it in the morning. So there's another event, you guys, I'm not sure if everybody knows about. It's called Cake Palooza.
Yeah. And we don't get out that way very often, so we thought we would see as much as we possibly can. And we just thought, we would pop in there. I hope that I'm sure that's going to work.
Yeah, because we're not. Yeah.
I'm
Even
super
a couple
excited.
Of hours.
Right. I'm super excited to head out that way.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking about the weekend of the New York Sheep and Wool in Rhinebeck, New York in October.
Yeah.
So I love October, and I'm really excited about our trip already. It's still 4 months away.
Yeah. We're going to be doing as much as we can in like 5 days.
Right.
And by that, I mean...
And we will be at Knit City, Vancouver as well.
Yes.
So
3 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's a super quick, easy weekend, and I can't wait to go. I can't wait to go.
You could literally go for 24 hours.
Yeah.
If you really wanted to.
Yeah. Yeah, the flight is like nothing, right?
Yeah.
It's so quick and easy.
Yeah. I'm sure that's what people think on the West Coast. Like, they would never miss Rhinebeck because it's like...
On the East Coast.
Like Toronto... Did I say West?
Yeah.
East.
Yeah. Right.
Because like from Toronto, you're an hour and a bit... Like, same. Toronto to New York.
Not
Actually,
much of a weekend.
Jordan's friend Tanya, who is now a flight attendant, I told you, she went to, like
I don't think I knew that.
Tanya Hartley, 2 weeks ago, Tracie, just graduated. I thought I mentioned it last time at dinner.
She would be a great flight attendant.
Don't you think that's perfect?
Yes,
for
that's so good for her. I adore that girl.
Her and a friend went to New York for 2 days for $60.
Sure. I mean, they're going to get all kinds of deals, right?
I said to Jordan, you must become... Like, Jordan would love to travel the world.
She would be fantastic flight attendant too. Yes. She's a very sweet like, she's just can get it all done, but great with people.
Yeah.
I think she would be a great flight attendant.
Anyway, I agree. I'm trying to get her to do it.
Yeah?
Well, yes. I think she would be perfect.
Is your hair bugging you?
No.
It's very cute.
Thank you.
Okay, I have a surprise here for you. These got tucked in. I have to apologize because these got tucked into a little bag and I forgot to give them to you.
Rude.
Look how cute this little zipper
that
pouch
Michelle
is.
Obama?
This is Michelle Obama. I don't know if you guys have seen these around,
God.
but this is that company Blue Q, and they have
This
super,
is
super cute.
adorable.
It's like 95% recycled material.
But the graphic, you guys.
And they have some like really naughty saying ones and stuff too. But this is from Mary. She knows how much we love Michelle Obama. She saw these and thought of us and
Really?
sent them. Thank
so she
you.
doesn't even sell them herself.
I don't think so.
Oh my
No,
gosh,
she
thank
couldn't
you.
resist buying them when she saw them. Perfect as a notions pouch. I discovered you early in lockdown, and you've continued to bring me joy even when I can see people in person now.
We had... Hi, Patrick and Jasper. God,
What?
you're so close. Come visit us.
No, we'll come visit you. The mountains are so much nicer.
Oh.
We'll come see you. So, Mary, thank you. And look at the card. It's like it has your...
Cat.
That's a gorgeous
Anything
cat.
cat's hilarious.
So thank you. A Michelle Obama Notions pouch. I'm sorry, does it get much better?
Do you like that coffee?
Love it.
Would you order it?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's got cinnamon.
Yes.
What is it?
It's an iced oat brown sugar.
Brown sugar oatmeal.
Yeah, brown sugar oat.
It's
shaken
delicious.
espresso.
Yeah.
It's a latte. It's a brown sugar latte with half the sweetness.
It's totally, yeah.
Okay, good.
Thank you.
We did. Okay, you guys. Speaking of, look at this.
Oh,
So I was in
Michael's?
Superstore.
Oh.
They carry this in
Oh!
Superstore. So I thought I had to buy it.
Oh, I think those, can you get those at Michael's too? That
Maybe.
brand. But I don't think I've seen the Pantone color swatch thing
You
before.
guys, but this is probably like Aaron bulky something. Aaron bulky.
Let's see.
They were $10.
100 grams and 116 meters. Yeah, so like double worsted weight
Yeah.
almost. So bulky for sure. Okay, but look, they've put the colors together for you. You know, sometimes you think that's a hard part for something. They've done it. And they've used a Pantone color
I've just
chart.
discovered something.
What?
There's a pattern, and it's a free pattern. There's links. There's a URL for a free pattern website.
This looks like crochet, a crochet free pattern.
This one is knitting.
Yes. So there you go. There's two different patterns.
You're going to be able to find all the patterns on the website.
Okay, Joe, these are super cute.
Right?
Yeah, super cute.
I didn't know what I would do.
I actually love the idea that they've partnered with Pantone.
Right.
Right? With the kind of cool colors like that. It's not very easy to find super cool colors sometimes.
There was lots of color options, but these totally caught my eyes because of the colors.
I love it.
You guys, it's really soft. It's acrylic.
This raspberry corally thing, I
Yeah.
really love that together with
So
those.
pretty. It's 60% acrylic, 20% nylon, 20% wool. Merino.
Love it.
Yeah.
This would be a cool blanket yarn too. Right? Like you could just keep doing, I don't know how far one of these little lumps would get you with a blanket, but even
just
granny squares. Right?
Yeah.
I don't know. It's really cute, Jody. I love it.
Yeah, I thought that was fun.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah.
I love the idea of yarn in a grocery store, and I know other parts of the world have that. I would love our grocery store to have a yarn section.
Mm.
I don't
Just
know
have
what
to say
we'd
the
kick
word
out.
I'm sure Dad would say.
I don't know what part of the store we would kick out, but
I'll
I
give
would
you
be
12 feet.
I would take care of
Done.
that section.
Done. You guys. So
Oh my god, that's beautiful.
I'll talk about my sweater. I was tormented with this sweater
Oh my gosh.
for a couple of reasons, and I'll talk about it later. But in my travels, I came across the most amazing patterns. You know, when you're kind of going down a rabbit
Yeah.
hole, when you're
I've been
A
on
rabbit
Ravelry
hole.
so much
Right.
lately.
So I'm going to sprinkle throughout all these patterns, and some are new
Okay.
and some are not. But the first one I'm going to show is the Friday tee, just because I'm hoping people are going to be knitting some garments that they can wear through the summer, depending on your climate. But is this not adorable?
Yeah, super cute.
I
I love the elbow
Yeah.
length sleeve.
I love the raglan. I love the collar.
Is it stockinette or is she doing a texture there?
There's
What
a bit
is
of a
that?
texture. But you could just do stockinette if you wanted. And this is a fingering weight sweater. This is a petite knit. It's called Friday tee.
It's very cute. Can I
Is
just
it?
see
Yeah,
what it looks
go for
like?
it. I love the elbow length.
It's raglan. It looks like it's a broken rib. I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know for sure. But that's what it sort of looks like.
But isn't that cute?
Like, who wouldn't want to wear that?
Yeah.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes. I love it.
That's so cute.
Do you
But
want...
there's been a lot of patterns that come out lately that I've just been dreaming of knitting.
I feel like we should think about knitting fingering weight sweaters in February.
Yeah.
Because they take a little bit longer.
Well, I'm never going to do that. But you can think of that.
But even sport weight or like DK, like maybe I should just talk about this because this is DK
Oh, yeah.
at a at like a 21 stitch gauge, which isn't super loose, but let me tell you, it's super smoking fast to knit. So this is another petite knit. This is the No-Frills Sweater by Petite Knit, which is just a plain raglan.
This episode is brought to you by Petite Knit.
Maybe.
My sweater's Petite Knit.
Okay. So the No-Frills Sweater, the pattern is fingering weight and mohair. So
Are you kidding me?
catches my eye. Raglan, love it, right? You can do whatever you want with it though. Whenever you get gauge, you can do whatever you want with it. So this is, I just wanted to do a stripy, sweatshirty thing. And I had some single skeins of Jodi's beautiful Frankie gray fibers. And she dyed up this awesome, it's called Dolphin Blue. It's kind of a bluey gray. Perfect sweatshirty color, right? So I just did my bands in a little bit of a striped 1x1 rib, which is the pattern. There's nothing different in the pattern.
Okay.
And I did it quite long, so I can just wear like leggings. It's like a sweatshirty feel. My sleeve length was this much. Like I split for sleeves right here. And it's a deeper raglan. So like I still have a decent sleeve, right?
I love that raglan where it's deep, but it's not too deep that it's going to
tons of fabric.
Feel weird in a coat.
Totally. So I just knit this. I just did a swatch with my yarn and went to Ravelry and picked a pattern. And this one was really close in gauge. So
yeah,
it did not take that long to knit. I'll have to do a Ravelry page, but I did 10 rounds of main color, 3 rounds of a contrast color.
And that keeps you very interested in a plain stockinette sweater.
Totally. And it's like, oh, I've already done all of these increments, right? Oh, I've got another chance to do another stripe now.
I love this shape of a stripe on a raglan.
It was barely 3 skeins of main color.
Really? You're
and so I did like an extra large. I don't know what number that is in the pattern.
I don't like talking about it's still a thing for me to be able to say what size I knit.
I don't care anymore.
Isn't that crazy?
I don't care anymore. I mean, there's quite a bit of positive ease in this. Like maybe 6 or 7 inches of positive ease. I like things loose.
I like things loose too.
I like the bumps.
Not everything.
The bumps are underneath somewhere, but anyway.
It's not, okay, so I wouldn't have, it's a total mind block, and it's just something that I not struggle, because it's not a struggle. I just, I don't want to say I'm knitting a 3X sweater, a 3 extra large. When people say 3 extra large, there's it sounds fucking big.
But here's the thing.
Like
it's all relative.
It is, and it
That
shouldn't matter.
We shouldn't be trained to think that a bigger size is bad.
Yes.
There's nothing, all bodies are different shapes.
So can we call it like a number?
Big is not bad, small is not good. Like, it's not that like that.
Yeah.
Right? I just feel like, if you have a healthy body, you should just be doing your best.
So the 2 lattes, I maybe shouldn't this morning?
No, that's not it at all. But I do want to share the colors of your yarn that I used. Because I think...
We're doing a tonal restock of these fun colors next week.
Okay. I think that would be amazing. So these are my 3 contrast colors from Frankie Gray.
Yeah.
And I did use this one from Sweet Fiber, and it's called Evergray. Do you guys have a tonal like that?
Yes.
Okay, good.
You know what you could do? You could also, you guys, use fingering held double.
You can totally use, whatever you get gauge with.
Right. Like a 75-25 held double would get you pretty close to this DK. I find with mine knitting.
For sure. So those are my stripe colors. And then Dolphin Blue. Should we name these? This is Lollipop. Dahlia. Summer Skies. It's called? Yeah. So it's kind of a minty blue.
That's really fun.
Looks like ice cream.
I know.
It looks like summer.
Yeah.
And then this dolphin blue is a bluey gray. Like, you think it's sweatshirt gray, but it is a bluish, hey?
Definitely.
It reads
Do you know,
pretty gray.
it's funny that other yarn. Okay, so Tracie asked for a really dark color. She's knitting something. That really dark color is this in really light.
Right. And it's similar. It's not unlike this.
Yeah. It's steeled blue. It's called steeled blue.
So
and it really is.
That was my color
A great
palette.
one.
I mean, and look how much. So this is, I barely started the 4th skein. This is the end of my 3rd. This is my 4th. So I think I still have a whole
So you didn't even need a 4th.
Not really. Well, I'm going to do, yeah. So now I have a yarn I can do. And this, the white was an undyed natural DK. So it's fabulous. I love it. I would do this project again. You
Does
can
it
make
like-
it scrappy,
Yeah.
right? Like, I didn't need full skeins of these. I just love the way they look together.
Mm-hmm.
And I could still have tons of yarn to make whatever I want with it.
Yes.
Like, there's tons of yarn here. And I love that this base has nylon. Like, I could do socks.
I do all my socks in it.
Yeah.
I love it.
Jodi, it's amazing. Your yarn is fabulous. I love it. So No-Frills Sweater. I would love to do a mohair version.
Oh, Trace.
But you
Even mohair. I don't know. Would it look weird to do mohair just in the stripes?
No. It would not look weird.
Okay.
It would look awesome if weird is awesome. But I know what you mean. Like, I've been just doing stockinette raglan sweaters, one after the other after the other. I do feel ready for a
Some
change.
texture?
A change of some kind. So,
Okay, you guys.
Jodi, you're killing me with these. Is this what you've been doing?
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Plus knitting half a sweater.
Plus
half a
knitting
vest.
half a sweater. Just
Whatever.
that old thing.
So I had, these are all, you guys, except for one that I'm going to show you, were tubes that I had. And I just felt like, I just want to complete some things. Like, I want to get some FOs.
Why?
I don't know, I just felt like it.
I know what you mean. You crank the tubes now, they're sitting there.
Yeah.
They're nothing until you do something.
Also, because when I talk about my sweater, I'll tell you why.
Okay.
Because I thought I was getting engaged, and I was totally not getting engaged. So I said, this fucking thing's going in timeout. And then
what
I
am
went to socks.
what am I gonna knit?
Right. I didn't want to abandon it altogether. I needed to regroup.
Okay.
So
got
this
it.
is
Awesome.
this is a Renee color. This is a spun right round color. I don't 100% remember.
Jodi, your choice of stripy colors is amazing.
And I put Hello Yellow.
I love Hello Yellow.
And I think it was just a rando. I think it's either black or super dark. I think it's black. Yeah, black.
Those are amazing.
DK. They're all DK, you guys.
With a nice folded cuff.
folded cuff. Okay. This is Drag Queen.
So good.
This is a Frankie gray colorway, but I did little. It's funny, you guys. I had done. All I did was bind off on this one originally. It was much higher and it just started to roll a little bit.
Yeah.
I didn't love it for this one. So I took that out and I did a folded.
I love that Lollipop is in Drag Queen.
It is interesting.
I love Lollipop so much.
I love a Drag Queen. Okay, you guys, these, remember I had done one?
Yes.
This is Stacy of Mustache, who right now is putting out each week new colors for the summer.
She's
So you're
amazing.
going to want to follow her because she comes out with the most amazing colors. This is Kama Sutra, right? Kama Sutra?
Or is it something family? Family something?
Maybe. Modern Family?
No.
That sounded right.
I want to
I'm
say
wondering
Family
why.
Jewels, but I'm pretty sure that's not right either.
Balsac? That's it. So this is actually worsted, you guys, and I just cranked
Family
it.
Reunion?
Yes.
I think that's what it is.
I might have, I cranked it at a little bit bigger because it was worsted. Can you,
Oh, was this a sweater sleeve
the
yarn?
sleeves. Can you even?
Okay, so must stash yarn. That's
Yeah.
somebody's asking. Must stash.
And then I used,
She's amazing.
For this one, so it's exactly, they match exactly, right? Even
Yeah.
the toes, but then these are slightly, the heels are different.
So good.
I can't even. Okay, this is our Tropic Like It's Hot, but I finished them.
I have my little I almost finished my ankle pair. I didn't.
Because you know what's going to happen? I thought if I leave this, it'll never get done.
I love this set of yarn so much. I'm knitting every single bit of it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I love it too. Especially the for me, the raspberry and the blue.
So this is by Rose Hill Yarns at Robin of Rose Hill, and she dyed that for our Grocery Girls shop.
Yeah.
And it's in there right now.
Yeah.
There's still some.
Okay, so that's it. I have 2 more pairs, but we'll show Tracie and I'll go back and forth.
Okay. I do not have a ton of knitting to share, but okay. So I showed you my cone of yarn, and my plan for my cone of yarn was, this is the Porty sweater by Gudrun Johnston. And I thought, wouldn't that be a great
Tracie, that's so
color work?
Beautiful. Yes.
So before I swatched, I ordered this yarn.
Is it the yarn in the pattern?
No. But for some reason I thought it was really close to the yarn in the pattern. It's definitely not. If I'm
Is the sweater
in my personal opinion,
what is the sweater? What weight is the sweater supposed
fingering.
to be?
The
What?
gauge is 27 stitches.
Ew.
So I bought this Holst yarn, and you can see, so I'm knitting on the recommended needle size here, obviously too big, right?
It's
This
like paper thin.
And this is like 23 and 24 stitches, which I don't hate.
What's all the color on there?
Well, let me tell you, this was so hard to count the stitches. I ran yarn that was 10 centimeters apart so that it would help me.
Oh my God.
It was hard to count this dark yarn. So then I did the same needle size, the recommended needle size with the recommended yarn.
Much better.
It's much puffier. So this is the Jamieson and Smith 2-ply jumper weight.
You should totally knit a sweater in this.
This is way off gauge. This is 24 stitches, and the gauge on the sweater is 27.
I would have to go down like 2 needle sizes.
I would still knit this
gauge.
I would still kind of do some math.
So small.
Isn't that a nice weight, a nice fabric
Yes.
though? So I think I'm gonna wait till I get this yarn to knit this sweater.
Did you order it?
No.
Oh.
But
so now you've just started collecting cones.
no, I double stranded that cone. So this is a different color, same yarn, and I got 18 stitches. So like now
you're talking.
now we're cooking with gas. So now, and this was actually a swatch too, because I have the same yarn to knit Jeff a sweater. So now I've swatched for that same yarn. So I know holding it double, I'm getting like a worsted weight gauge. So there's
that makes a beautiful fabric.
so many options.
Look at that.
So if you were someone that knits fingering weight sweaters with this Holst, I salute you. I did a swatch on a 3mm needle. This is it single on 3mm. It's still not small enough. It's 26 stitches, which is closer, but that's very close to the actual gauge of that sweater.
Oh my God, you guys, that is small. Look at the difference.
I mean, I will one day, but I don't really feel like I want to knit a sweater on a 3mm needle at the moment.
I always balk at the fingering weight because it's just so many stitches. And if I'm honest, I don't ever wear anything in my wardrobe this thin.
You would if you had it.
Really?
Yes, you would love it.
You would love
The
it.
fingering weight sweater's awesome. I mean, I'll just knit this held double.
I mean, that's a
I-
beautiful swatch.
The wool is amazing. I love the yarn. I love both of these yarns.
Did you wet it?
Yeah, these have been washed.
I mean, block it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
But isn't that interesting? This is much denser. I think it really. And
so
I'm,
which
it's more
yarn are you?
fluffy.
Which yarn you're gonna knit with?
Well, I have. That's the cone.
So you're gonna hold.
This is in held double.
Okay, nice.
So I will most likely knit a sweater held double.
Okay, you must use this purple. It is so beautiful.
It's nice, right?
Yeah.
So I love that.
Wow, look at the
I
purple of
still
these two
love the
together.
pattern. I still want to knit that Porty sweater. I think there's a Porty cardigan.
It's beautiful.
It's a gorgeous pattern. But wow, those
Tracie, look at you on your
20
swatches.
Jodi, I've been swatching like a crazy
Now
person.
you could do a
That's
class.
only half of them.
You could do a class now.
Right.
You got all your swatches.
But the 3mm needle, I've never knit a sweater on that small of a.
Well, didn't you knit it on a 3.5?
I've done a 3.5, but I don't know why
boy,
this
that's
feels
small.
like a lot smaller. So when the ribbing of the sweater is on a sock needle, for me,
No.
it's like, whoa.
Hard pass. Hard pass.
Anyway, I do love
Immediately no.
the yarn, but I'll find out another way to deal with it or to knit with it. So I did not cast on Porty, but it's a sweater pattern that I think colorwork knitters probably all know about and love. It's got a little bit, even on the
Oh, I love
even
that
on
rusty orange.
even on the cuff, there's a little band. It's a great pattern.
You know what's so cute? Our parents have a backyard pool, and they have a mother and a papa and a mama duck that come back every year.
I know, isn't that sweet?
You know what would be even cuter? If they lay... What is that?
That's the Porty cardigan.
That's gorgeous.
I know.
Is it steeked? Yes.
Yes. And same gauge, like same knitter, same yarn, same
You should
gauge.
get the cardigan.
Because that would be so much easier.
He's steeking it.
Yeah, I should.
You know what would be cuter? We're back to the ducks. I don't want to talk about your sweater anymore.
What's not cool? Duck poo in the pool.
Do they have duck poo in the pool?
No.
They don't stay messy.
They just come in the spring and then they're gone.
Yeah.
They're not there all the
It
time.
would be really cute if they laid their nest somewhere in the yard.
Yeah.
Anyway. That was
No,
a
it
huge
is very
left
cute.
turn.
And let me tell you, those male mallard ducks are stunningly
Mhm.
gorgeous. The
I was
color
throwing
is so...
bread at it and it didn't like that. It left.
Jodi scared the bird.
I thought it was going to be one that I could actually come up closer to it, but it didn't like that.
Right.
I will hatch duck eggs one year, and you guys will be jealous of how
Why?
cute they're, because I've always wanted to.
Ducks? Specifically duck, not chicks or something?
I don't know if I would pick duck or chicken. I would just like to hatch eggs.
Yeah.
And then give them back. Just keep them for a little bit and then
Yeah.
give them back.
So what happens? So when people do buy, you can buy those duck eggs and the
Yeah, you
warmers
can
and
buy
stuff.
them.
But then what? Then where do these birds go? Like people
Well,
aren't keeping these chickens.
I think I would release the ducks, right? After they get... I don't think you keep them for very long.
Right. But when other people like hatch
I don't
chickens,
maybe for themselves or for the farm.
I don't know.
I'm not sure.
Because I've heard of people like schools doing it,
I know.
right? So then what happens? Like people don't. The
Yeah.
school does not keep the chickens.
I've got a duck egg hatching right now.
What? Okay, Jodi's super jealous.
Oh. What sock machine do you have? We have an Erlbacher
Gerhardt.
Speedster.
Mm-hmm. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Yes, you will love it.
And for the
built
first...
to last forever. These are amazing machines.
I'm going to have to will this to somebody. It's like cast metal. It's like
Right.
cast iron.
Yeah. I don't know what it's made out of. Steel? I don't know. Weighs a ton. The
Oh,
box
guys,
when you
it
get it
weighs a
shipped to
ton.
you is very heavy.
I actually took mine apart yesterday.
Did you? And clean it?
Don't fall over. Cleaned it and oiled it.
Jordy. You've got to.
Yeah.
They say, if I remember correctly, something like every 18 hours.
But it
Of
says
work.
in the book, you'll know when it's time.
Well, and I also have those cans of air. So if I see it's dusty,
Yeah. Oh.
you do that, right?
This thing was like...
But in between
Yes.
cleanings,
Yes.
that helps keep everything nice. And
Yeah.
you don't want to gunk up the needle so that
No.
it's not going to work. But it's
No.
amazing how dirty, when you wipe everything,
Mhm.
how dirty it is, right?
It was so satisfying.
Totally.
Because I did all those tubes and then I thought, oh, I'm just going to clean it.
It makes me feel like a good owner when you're taking care of it like that.
Can you show me your other swatch?
Aren't
Or
you
is
going
that
to show me
later?
a sweater? I mean, this is another project
good.
that I was like,
So I have two more socks I want to show you.
okay.
This, I think I just had to finish the heels. I actually think the
That's
toes
awesome.
were in it. This is a Hue Loco colorway.
That was one of her summer jams.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
I remember that one.
And then this is Dahlia.
It's so good.
This was a mini that was in it. And then I think I didn't use the second mini, but I love these. Some teal and some pink.
And the perfect combo orange, like the
Yes.
gray,
Isn't that good?
bluey. Yeah, it's so good.
Just a folded hem, which it's the only one I ever do now.
I was super duper skeptical about the folded hem, that it would not become like it would not stay up.
So good.
What's the magic with that?
I
It
don't
definitely
know.
stays up. It's definitely comfortable.
Mhm.
Okay, something else when I was knitting, I was watching something. Stephanie Pearl McPhee has a Patreon, which I've
Yes.
talked about before. It's a $6 pledge a month, and she gives you, basically now you've got classes
Workshops.
taught by
Yes.
Stephanie Pearl McPhee. Awesome. She has just recently done 2 videos on afterthought heels. So,
Did you watch it?
oh yeah, both of them. And she's done where she puts like a short row gusset.
Hi, June.
She's taught you everything from A to Z. It's like a class.
Like
It's
a cut-in as well as a gusset?
true afterthought heel. She said, you know, if you put in waist yarn, technically that's not an afterthought heel. It's a forethought heel. You've
Yes.
planned ahead of.
Ours are truly afterthoughts.
When you knit a tube and decide, oh, I'm going to make my heel here and I'm going to cut. And so that's the true afterthought heel, which was both coined by Elizabeth Zimmerman. So I did not know that. Let me tell you, even if you've done a million pairs of socks with afterthought heels, I think you're going to learn something that you may not know.
And we've said that before. Anything we take, even if it's something we're like sweater knitting, you're going to find something
100%.
that you didn't
I
know.
enjoyed those so much. And I think
Hi, Joey.
I just love Stephanie. I
I
just
do
love
love
her. But what you learn from her, and she's just an incredible teacher. I feel like she's so seasoned teacher, right? She's just so good. She's so good.
Actually, when I hear you talk about Stephanie Pearl McPhee, I thought how engaging she was to listen to. The second person I think about for listening to is Carson Demers,
Yes.
who is the ergonomic knitter.
Yes.
And actually, we're supposed to figure out when we can have a Zoom with him.
Anytime. I have no life.
Oh, don't you love that?
Yes.
And he just bought in wine country.
He's
like
moving?
yes.
Well, that's exciting.
Anyway, I love that.
I feel like
man.
we should go take him a housewarming gift.
He said, "When can you come?"
Anytime.
Yes.
Oh, that's so
God, I love that
exciting.
guy.
Just,
Anyway,
yes, I
yeah.
love that guy.
I love.
He is a great teacher.
He does a
And
lot.
teaches
still.
a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's a physical therapist. Maybe he can help me with my sciatic.
Does he know a good masseuse?
Totally. I'll be your guinea pig. Okay, one more sock.
Okay. Jodi, your socks are epic.
This is our new color. I brought back Flamingo in Frankie Gray Fibres.
I don't know why I would ever not be around.
Right.
Oh, Jodi.
I'll show it to you guys. Oh no, I'll just show you now. This is the fingering weight. So, and this is DK's, but knit on small circumference. It's gonna stripe.
So beautiful.
So I did my own. I am not parting with these.
No kidding.
So
Jodi, those are unbelievable.
this is the full entire tube. I thought fun is gonna peek out of boots.
I can't get over that color.
It's
combo.
lollipop, and then I've got a couple of grays with some speckles there.
It's so, look how clean the stripes are. Aren't you so proud of that?
Well, it's only like when you dye it. For any dyers out there, it's like I dyed both ends about 3 inches, and then the middle was the grays.
Okay. Well, it's gorgeous.
Yeah,
It's beautiful.
I'm so amazed that it comes out like this.
Neon coral might be like one of my new favorite. Like not. It is. I'm
I
obsessed
love
with it.
it.
I love it so much. I feel like it goes with all the neutrals that I love.
Yes.
Right. I feel like it's really wearable and easy to wear for lots of
Just
people.
like this base is so nice.
The DK.
It's a 75-25, and it's got 25% nylon. I mean, I've done socks that are 100%, and I really don't. I'm not hard on my socks, so I don't blow them out. They're not going to last as long, I would imagine, without nylon. But I think this base is really nice.
It is really nice. And I agree. I agree.
Right?
Yes. Yeah. So I just noticed somebody wanted to know, how do you do a swatch and have it look like with the ends like this? So because I'm going to be knitting this sweater in the round,
Yes.
the most accurate gauge swatch is if you swatch in the round. So you can do like a tube if you want to, but you can also just, you know, this was, I think, 30 stitches. And then I would bring my stitches back to the end of my circular needle and pull my yarn around and knit across. And then I would bring my, so I'm always knitting. Every stitch is a knit. I'm bringing my, instead of purling back, I'm just bringing that yarn back to the beginning.
You slide your swatch back to the other end.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're holding it like this, and then you bring the yarn around.
Correct. And then when I've washed the swatch, I just, so all the ends are together like this. That's what it looks like when you're knitting. You've got a side of knitting and a side of strands that are going across the back. So after I wet my swatch, I just snip those strands and lay it flat to dry. I don't pin
always
it. I
knitting
just
the right side.
every stitch is a knit. There's no pearls because your pearls can be a different size. Most people are a different size with their pearls. So that's the most accurate way to swatch in the or one of the ways to swatch in the round. It gets you the most accurate gauge if your sweater is knit in the round. Very simple, easy to do,
Actually,
and speedy. It's a speedy
quicker.
swatch way. I love it. I did some swatches flat too the other day because the sweater's a cardigan and I haven't swatched flat for the longest time.
show the difference.
Yeah, so just a swatch in the round has all those strands, and this is just more where I've knit one side, purled one side to create the stockinette fabric. These are just all knit stitches, and all of these little holes are the size of the needle that I used. So this is a US 7. It's the only time I use US sizes. It's 4.5 millimeter.
So you would yarn over and knit two together, to make your hole.
And then I've made a little tag here telling me the yarn, and it just says whole super soft held double, and then the size needle. I even wrote the size needle, but if this gets ripped off, I know with the swatch.
I have a hope and a prayer that I remember because I have nothing on mine.
I have got quite a pile of swatches now, and I don't get rid of them. I don't know what you do with them, so I just keep throwing them in a drawer.
I don't know. One day maybe you'll teach a class.
I don't know.
Maybe one day you'll come back to them. Okay. Speaking, did you say mohair and fingering held together?
Jodi, it's basically my favorite fabric ever.
Look at this sweater.
I can't get over that.
And the sleeve, I don't know if you can tell, you guys, but the sleeve is not, it doesn't go in, it doesn't, no, I think there's some decreases, there may not be, but it's just a straight sleeve.
Those are my favorite sleeves.
Look at this. This is fingering and mohair held together. It's called the Max sweater.
I love the color. So these little stripes are probably crocheted in at the end, hey?
Maybe.
I've seen some patterns that are like that.
Duplicate stitch?
So you know, no, like you literally just crochet up a row of stitches is what I'm thinking of, but I don't know for sure. I haven't read this.
I didn't look at the pattern.
But you knit a striped sweater, and then I've seen other ones that are, you add the vertical interest with crochet. And speedy and easy, but it looks so cool.
This is by Joanna Garish.
What a cool color.
Isn't that
to
fun?
choose. Yeah, beautiful.
See, I came across this.
I love the crisp white stripes.
And even if you don't want to buy it, you guys add it to your favorites.
Mm-hmm.
Then it's there. Because if you're like me, you're never gonna remember the name. You're gonna
somebody just said surface crochet, they're calling it.
Okay.
I love that. I mean, I don't know for sure that's what she's doing.
Yeah.
But
it looks like it.
It makes, and I've seen things that are plaid, look like plaid, and they've added different colors.
That kind of looks like that, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would love to do a pattern like that. That's like a simple striped sweater, and then you just get to do, wouldn't that be fun?
I'm gonna knit a hat like that.
Like you could do those stripes up and down in black if you wanted to.
You could have the most fun.
Like you could go nuts with color placement.
I love that.
Okay. I love that too.
What's next?
Whatever
on your
you
knitting
want.
journey.
Show us.
I just showed.
Okay. So another thing that I've really been having on my mind, this is the Shetland Weekend. Is that what it's called? From Mary Jane Mucklestone, Fair Isle Weekend. I knew that was wrong. Fair Isle Weekend. This is one of the patterns in there. This is her colorwork vest, and it's called V-Sick. I bought yarn for this ages ago. It's knit in double knitting, DK weight yarn, straight up colorwork. So I did a swatch. So she had the sandy, creamy blues, and I decided I wanted to do it in grays. So I did my contrast colors are like 3 different colors of pink and coral. And then the other 2, I did like a light and a dark gray.
That's so good.
She had I need your help actually. I need somebody's help, all of your help. So this is very stripy looking garment.
Yeah.
So there's going to be lots of white stripes going through, and Mary Jane's aren't as obvious because her color is closer to the white.
Her tan and white.
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
that's closer in color value.
Yes.
This is more like stripy, zebra-y. So I'm really not happy with the white. I quite like everything else.
Cover the white. Oh yeah.
So I'm trying to think, what am I going to put on the white? I
Not
don't
the
know.
yellow.
Not the yellow.
Definitely not
So
the
this is
yellow.
just duplicate stitched on. I've been
Okay.
trying all kinds of colors. I was going to, if I did this goldy yellow, I was going to put a pale pink in the middle for the color work where that would pop out
So
more.
maybe that would look different with the yellow. Not loving the yellow.
Yeah, I don't know what to do.
Do you
there.
think? Do you love
I
the yellow?
feel like there's it's such a skill to be able to put
Okay,
together
I like-
6 colors of yarn.
I liked the other side.
You like the white?
Yes.
I feel like it's very zebra-y. Like it's going to be a lot of white stripes going up here.
Okay.
And white stripes that are really popping. I think the
Okay.
idea is to not have anything really popping, that it's closer in color values.
So how many colors of stripes are you supposed to have?
Well, just the 2. Like, so there's the background is dark gray here and the stripe is medium pale gray.
Yeah.
This stripe is the same gray as up here. I mean, I guess I could do the dark gray as a stripe here.
Just opposites.
Opposite, do it opposite.
Oh, that would be nice. So this would be a proper repeat. Like you're supposed to have the.
This is a full repeat of the pattern.
Okay. I quite like the light, but I feel like maybe just the opposite, light and dark, and then dark and then light.
I don't know. Subs should be like for like in value, right? Right. And so I think that's part of my problem is my dark gray and light gray are not as close together as Mary Jane's choice of her creamy and then tan.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Like my colors are already further apart, so it's going to look stripier.
Yeah.
But I think keeping the natural, I don't know that that's the look I'm going for.
Okay.
So yes, I love the pattern. I love this yarn. This is
That is one serious swatch.
Jodi, and so this is duplicate stitch right here, this gold.
Mm-hmm.
It's not my first color that I've tried. I've tried several colors. I've been picking it out.
What about replacing the cream with light pink?
Yeah, so I'm gonna look at that, Jode. I think that's that was the
Someone
next.
just suggested that. I can't take that as
No, I was thinking that, and I've
Okay.
been looking for the appropriate. I don't think I have that, but I'm gonna keep looking.
But I love.
What do you think of? I mean, I love the gray pink.
I love that family you're in. I love the
Situation.
grays and the pinks and variations of those.
Like these are 3 different colors. This is a color, this is a color, and this is still another color. But they're very close together. Like when you
Yes.
look at them lined up, they're very close together. Maybe I've got the wrong gray too. Maybe I should be a shade lighter.
How about some of this?
Well, that's kind of what I was going for. I tried a
Citron.
different yellow, but then it's very popping. And I don't mind the
You're
popping.
so good with color.
Okay.
I have no doubt you're gonna find.
I actually don't hate this gold, but
I
I would
don't
want
hate
a
the
pale
gold.
pink in the middle.
I think that's what I think I would like better.
Like I even did a thing on an app. So a picture app, you know, where you can make,
God, this swatch is beautiful.
it's where you can make collages. So
Are you kidding? It looks exactly like this.
so I took a picture of that half of the swatch and then lined it up and made a collage thinking, what would it look like? I had, this is Floral Morganite in the middle, but it really popped out. It was very
Too much?
neon-y. Yeah.
I kind of like that though, like a little pop of something.
Okay, I'm going to put it back in and then we will, I don't know, you guys. I think there's such a skill choosing these colors, and it would be a lot easier if you had a wall of the yarn in front of you.
Then you can play with it.
Right.
Then you just order all the yarn. Do you have more colors?
No, because this is the DK.
What yarn is this?
This is Jameson.
It's beautiful.
It's 100% Shetland. It's Jamesons of Shetland in their double knitting.
God, that's soft.
I think, yeah.
Yeah,
I
it's
mean, it
nice.
feels woolly, but that's perfect.
A soft woolly.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the cream, but you have to love. I really love this.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
I feel like, what if you put, the light pink where the cream is without changing anything else?
Right. Yeah, and I could, but that's gonna, yes. I see what you mean. You like this color down here?
As well.
Okay.
Don't remove it from the top.
Okay.
Should it be a separate color if you were following the pattern?
Yeah, I mean, whatever. Yes.
Yes.
But that's the thing. There's so many colors in this
How
pattern.
about a smoky lavender?
I saw that. A lot of the colors that I tried are sort of on a gray, like I tried some of the Sonder yarn, which is a gray base. So I tried the paler pink and the paler, but it reads gray. Right next to this gray, it almost disappeared into that. I mean, it's been kind of a fun / frustrating / pull your hair out. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? Why didn't I just buy the same colors that, but I know I'm going to wear the grays more. I mean, it's perfect the way it is in the pattern, obviously. I don't know. I like seeing different options too. There was a lady on Ravelry that did sort of a green and blue category or combo of this pattern, and it looked really beautiful.
Like, I don't know, like...
I'm going to have to keep going.
It's funny you're having trouble with color. I think of you and I think, oh, you're always so good at putting it together.
Well, but you too, though, Jode. You're so good. I love the pinks and grays. I just haven't figured this stripe out yet. I will.
Yeah.
I will.
Somebody, you know, everyone's suggestions are so...
So here's the Fluoro Morganite.
It looks very close to this.
It is, and I'm okay with that.
I think you should try that there.
As a stripe?
Maybe,
Jody,
yeah.
I'm doing it. I mean, it takes you 5 minutes to do duplicate stitch like that.
Someone just had a quick question about my shop. They're all full skeins. Someone's just shopping it and wondered about a pack. They're full skein packs. I think... Oh, Tracie.
I don't know.
God, this is good. Boy, it's very muted on this base.
Well, this is also kind of a gray base. It's dyed on a gray base, right?
Is this the same weight?
Yeah.
Oh, so you could easily put that in.
I could definitely put that in. Anyway, now I have my gauge swatch. I'm just figuring out colors. I love the pattern.
I feel like if you put this as a stripe, you're gonna have to change the center color.
Yeah,
you're right. You're just replacing the cream.
Yeah. Yes, you're totally right.
What about putting the yellow in the center of the pink?
See,
like the opposite of that. It doesn't show up very much, does it?
Well, this is brighter though. This is brighter.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. I just need someone to tell me the numbers already.
No. You're so good at that.
But I really love the pattern. And you get to steek the sleeve, like you knit a big tube and you steek the sleeve holes and you steek the V-neck. It's going to be really fun. Really fun. Okay,
so I'll talk about my sweater because remember last time I had said like I was looking for something that was more than just the raglan we could all knit with our eyes closed, right? So this, let me tell you, is not oh, I fucking forgot my pattern.
Jodi. Okay, I know what it's called. Something slip over, right?
Yeah.
Weekend slip over.
Yes.
Okay.
Because it was on my thing. Yes.
Okay.
So first of all, okay, you guys, I thought my gauge was 15 stitches. Or I thought my gauge was 14 stitches.
What are you supposed to be? Oh,
but this sweater, okay, I thought my gauge was 17.
And the gauge says 15. That's not it, because that doesn't have a V-neck.
Oh yeah,
just a sec. Weekend slip over V-neck.
Yes. Anyway, I thought my swatch was one thing, and it turned out it wasn't even close to the gauge, so I had to put it in timeout.
You were 17.
Yes.
Which is 2 stitches off every 4 inches, so you were going to get a way smaller sweater.
Totally different, right?
So there it is. Weekend slip over V-neck. So the regular has like a turtleneck.
So I had done, so where you start is you start here. You're knitting it flat. You're doing some short rows. It's really fun, interesting. You build the sleeves, a little bit of make one on either side as you're going down. You knit about 10 inches.
Flat.
Okay. And then you come back up and you pick up some of these stitches, right? And then you build this section, and then you do the same here, and then you're doing it in the round. And then I got bored, so I picked up these stitches here,
And finished your
and
sleeve?
finished it. I actually was going to abandon the project
What?
because my gauge was so off when I had done just the back.
So when you ripped it out, you were just like,
I couldn't rip it out because it was mohair. It was garbage. I couldn't get it out nicely.
thank goodness you're dyeing it.
Right. So I put it away for a week and I thought, I really want this.
I'm so glad you're
So
continuing
I
this.
measured my gauge and now I'm knitting the largest size.
So you're still on that bigger,
I'm still the same.
on the smaller gauge, but you're knitting a bigger size sweater?
Yes.
Okay.
So I did the math
Great.
because I loved the 6mm with mohair and fingering.
And you love the fabric, so you've made a size choice to
Yeah.
accommodate that.
I didn't want, so you guys can probably see the gauge.
Jodi, it's amazing.
Yeah.
What are you doing? This is hand-dyed speckled yarn. Are you
This
helical
is-
knitting?
I'm not helical knitting.
You're just you're,
This is Unicat. This is my colorway Unicat.
it's so
Frankie
beautiful,
Gray
Jodi.
Fibres. So here's something that I would like to pose this question. So
Okay.
when you did the back and you finished your increases, then you had to knit straight in stockinette for 10 3/4 inches.
Mhm.
There's no room for error there, right? Like you stop knitting at the length it says.
What do you mean no room for error?
Like that's it. You just stop knitting.
and that can be adjustable to your taste.
No, I just stopped knitting where she told me to stop knitting, and then I'm picking up
Oh,
stitches
for the top
here.
part.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you go here on either side and you pick up stitches,
Right.
and it's back and forth. One round is straight knitting. It's a repeat of 4 rounds.
Okay.
One of them is an increase round, right?
Mm-hmm.
And once you got to X amount of stitches, you were done.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't match the length of my back.
By a lot?
So here's where row gauge, I think, really threw me off, because I never measure row gauge.
I don't look at it for everything, for
so
sure.
this is a finite amount. Like it told you stop at 10 3/4 inches.
Right.
So you just knit, right?
Right, I see what you mean.
But here, these front panels, you knit until you have the right amount of stitches.
Right.
Which means your row gauge could be off. So here's what I've done, and I it's going to be totally fine. So instead of, and it didn't say anything in the pattern like the front is going to be longer than the back, which makes your seam. So now my seam is about 1.5 inches
Behind.
back here,
Yeah.
which isn't weird
No.
at all, right?
And I mean, you could have just continued knitting without increases to
In the
match
back.
your back.
yes,
Right? Is that
Yes.
right?
Absolutely. I was lazy and didn't want to do that.
I just want to join the sucker in the round and get
Right.
knitting.
But it wasn't like a really quick decision. I thought, there's nothing in the pattern, and I thought, I must be off with my row gauge, right?
Yeah, I think you're probably right.
And so it
But
was
maybe
like
not.
1.5 inches. A full 1.5 inches.
Right.
So I thought to myself, well, that's not gonna, I thought of the aesthetic of the sweater.
I've definitely seen sweaters with
Right.
seams on the back of your
Right.
shoulder. Yeah.
And so I thought, oh,
I wouldn't worry about that
this is gonna
at
be-
all.
But you guys, the picking up of the stitches here, and then you had to pick up stitches to do here.
Yeah.
It's just been so much fun.
I was gonna say, this is engaging
Yes.
your critical thinking mind
Yeah.
or whatever. Like your practical.
Oh, she hasn't been used for a while.
practical.
Yes.
It's problem solving.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, yes, I probably well, I didn't know that was going to end up like that on the one
And
side.
the length that she's telling you to knit front and back is determining the size of the armhole.
Yes.
Right?
So,
So that's adjustable too. Like if you're
Yes.
someone that wanted smaller armholes or larger you would
look
have
at
to
this
think of that.
armhole, you guys.
It's awesome. Are you supposed to seam it up like that?
No, this is a V-neck decrease. This is a center double decrease at the bottom.
Oh, I love it.
That's how she has you doing it.
Jodi, I think this is
You guys.
gorgeous.
This pattern, it would be a real adventurous beginner. It is such a fun pattern to knit. I didn't really know about myself. I love the finishing.
Mhm.
Like, I love the picking up the stitches.
Me too.
Here, you're supposed to knit in 1 by 1 rib. And then you do 2 rounds of double knitting, which is
Were you slipping?
knit one and then slip one, knit one and then slip one purlwise with the
That's
yarn
like
in
a
front.
tubular bind. That's like a tubular. That's a setup for a tubular bind off.
Well, you do 2 rounds of that.
Yeah.
And then just a tight bind off.
Okay. So if you kitchenered that last round, you've done a tubular bind off. There's a sewn bind off, which is the same idea, but when you do those 2 slipping rounds, like knit one, slip one, and then slip one, knit one, and then if you had your knits, pearls on the one needle on the back and knits on the front.
But you never had extra knit stitches to Kitchener.
No, you're kitchenering the pearls to the knits.
Really?
Yes. So that would be
Oh my god, I've done a tubular bind off kind of.
Well, except for the last round where you just did a regular bind off. But if you had,
I didn't know.
that's the way I've done it anyway.
And then
So anyway, really beautiful.
I did my bind off on the wrong side. I just turned it around. And so it's beautiful stitches leaning in. So I've got a beautiful crisp edge here.
Jodi, this is a great looking piece.
Now it's, you guys, I wanted it oversized. I probably could have knit it smaller. I really wanted the neck done, but I was working last night and I couldn't finish. But again, like this, it's a V-neck, you guys, and it's got the most beautiful center double decrease right in the middle.
Yeah.
I'm having just I'm so glad I continued.
Love fingering a mohair. I love, love, love.
Yeah. It's been such
Jodi,
a joy.
your yarn looks amazing in that. And it's just that fun speckle. That's going to be so easy to wear with.
I'm picturing a long
Your
sleeve
normal
fitted t-shirt.
Hi,
white.
George.
Georgia! We're podcasting.
Hey. Hi.
I just picture a long sleeve fitted t-shirt, white.
I forgot she was still in
Jeans.
bed.
Did you? I forgot she was here.
Oops.
She was so quiet. So this has been really fun.
Jodi, I love it. What a fun.
I haven't tried it on yet.
I love that you picked something that you just think, oh, it's just going to be a simple whatever. And then it turns into this kind of like knitting adventure.
It really is. So if you're looking for something that's not just your basic, and let me tell you,
But not super challenging. Like it's totally doable.
just a little,
Follow her.
Yes, little bit of finishing, little bit of like extra work. I'm loving it.
I love that, Jodi.
I
That's
love it, love
awesome. That is awesome.
You wash the fabric, Debbie, just like you would wash, just hand wash in a sink, lay flat to dry.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's very, yeah. And I find it's very easy to wear and wash.
Yeah. Super.
Right?
Yeah. Don't be afraid of the mohair.
No. Super great. I love it. Okay, so I did decide my next cast on. I'm sure everybody's really excited about that. I've just
After all that talk, it wasn't anything you just talked about?
because I'm not finished
Yeah.
the color in the and I don't want to
Yes.
that one on. So
Yes.
I've decided. So we're running a new summer knit along.
Yes.
It's going to start early in July. I don't know that we have like a specific date yet, but I think it's like looking forward to sweater weather. It's a make along. Knitters, crocheters, get through summer, make yourself something amazing for sweater weather. And our friend Kelly is going to help moderate the knit along. She has just recently designed the After the Storm cardigan, which was your birthday gift last year.
You guys, you'll want to knit this. Look at the schematic on the back. That's so good.
Yeah. It is a totally beautiful drop shoulder cardigan with some little pinstripes.
That's so good.
It is amazing. So this is what I'm going to knit. And this is actually our giveaway this week too. I don't know. Do you want to talk about that?
Let's do that.
So here is this is a reminder for how small our crafting world is, especially in Alberta.
Yeah.
Kelly and Kim are friends. Kim is a yarn dyer also here in Alberta.
Mm-hmm.
She has this beautiful organic sport weight merino that's 20 something micron, 20.5 micron. It feels like cashmere. That's non-superwash, non-superwash sport weight merino.
I would bet money that it was a
I
superwash.
would have bet the bank that it was a superwash cashmere base. But Kim and Kelly donated this amazing sweater kit for the After the Storm cardigan.
That's
It's
really
going to knit up
beautiful.
to a 54-inch size 4. I think that's what it is. If you need more skeins, you can always contact Kim. But this is the super gorgeous minis. Those are going to be the pinstripes in the cardigan. And then I knew that was coming. And in the box, there was another kit. And she said...
For me?
She said, if you would like to knit the After the
I
Storm
love that.
cardigan... Total shocker.
I had said when I put it on, everyone's going to need this sweater. And I'm not joking.
I had plans to knit one.
Yeah.
This was... It's a lot. When someone gives you such a gift, you just think, oh my gosh. You know, you just want to... I don't know. It
Who's
just
the
feels...
dyer?
I love giving away. It's a lot easier for me to give than receive. So I thank these ladies. Kim is crafty that way. But Jodi, do you remember when we first started podcasting, we went to Old's Fiber Week. And I don't know if you're going to remember this, but I bought a micro striping yarn from the Wacky Windmill. And it was brown and pink speckles. It was a gingerbread something theme yarn. Guess who used to be the Wacky Windmill? Kim has rebranded to Crafty that way, but
I got to follow her.
She dyes so much fiber. She has beautiful yarn. And now all of a sudden, you know, we sort of contacted and sort of met her at Old's Fiber Week. And now she's this great friend of our friend Kelly. And she's brought in this incredible base. So this color is called Tip Taupe Shape. And this is the color that I'm going to knit my sweater in. This one is called Checker Plate. And it's like this gorgeous steely gray that's just the perfect gray.
That's really, really beautiful.
Jodi, I was totally floored at such a beautiful thought that these ladies thought I needed an After the Storm cardigan too. So I'm totally knitting along. This is what I'm going to knit. And I started...
Look at the different options you guys can get from her. She's just showing you the minis.
She's on Etsy.
And you get to pick the main color.
Totally. And I can't get over this yarn. It's got a really high twist.
There's 8 color options for your main color.
Yeah.
I don't know if you can see those.
What are the other ones? There's like a blushy pink, which is so beautiful. And then you get to pick your minis. They're not sets.
Natural.
You pick your main color, you pick your minis.
Guys.
And my thought was, oh, I'm going to see what this yarn feels like, and I'm going to most likely order my own kit. Well,
yeah.
I have to tell you guys, I've swatched and I've washed. It is springy and gorgeous. And I've knit...
The drape's beautiful.
So I've knit this on 4 different needle sizes. I could knit all of these gauges.
Is this your favorite one? 4.5?
That one was a little bit big.
Yeah.
This is the one that I think 4mm needle is the one that.
Oh, right here at the bottom.
Yeah, that's the one I'm gonna knit it on.
Oh yeah.
So that gauge is actually a little bit bigger than in the pattern, but I want to knit the sweater that's in between the 48 and the 54. So by making my gauge a little bit larger, I can knit the 48, but it's really gonna turn into more like a 50-inch sweater. Just like you're doing with your vest.
Yes.
You're choosing to knit it at a different gauge. You like the fabric.
Yeah.
But then you do the math for how many stitches are around this chest. And I know that even though I'm knitting it at a bigger gauge, I'm going to get a bigger sweater on purpose.
Yes.
So the 3.75.
Okay, when you go anything under a 4, I have like...
This is the sweater gauge.
Nauseous.
It's 22 stitches with a sport weight yarn. It's a nice gauge. So I got, the pattern calls for a 3.5. I got that gauge with a 3.75.
Kim likes your hair.
Kim does? Thanks, Kim.
Kim, it's too soon to talk about it.
Can't even. I don't know. Every time that I have to like do my hair, I just think to myself,
okay.
Anyway, it doesn't really matter because I don't sit around staring at myself, but I am just floored every single day.
It's like, what?
What?
Okay.
I'm the last to know. I got a new hairstyle.
I love the color you chose.
Do you love it? I love it too.
And I still can't get over that that's not a superwash wool, if I'm honest.
It's an organic.
Zach just got a perm. Zach. Can
Love
we just
it.
stop for a second? Men who are getting perms,
I would like a perm.
I think it's so cool.
I like wavy curly hair. I would
Yes.
love that.
Anyway, okay.
I have a bad perm experience too, but that was like the 80s, I'm sure. 100% non-superwash, 20.5 micron merino. 3-ply sport weight. So super beautiful twist.
Should we talk about the time you and Mom hennaed your hair?
Hennaed my hair? Why don't I remember that?
Henna, it turned like carrot orange.
I do remember the time I did my own highlights and it turned them like green, and my hairstylist was in China, so it was like, what do you do?
Serves her right for going away.
Totally.
Those
So that's gonna be my sweater. What do you think? I love it
so much.
I love the pattern. I knew I was gonna knit it after the storm. So thank you to these ladies for giving this giveaway.
Are you gonna cast on this weekend?
Yes! Yes, I am.
Maybe today.
That would be amazing.
Okay,
So this
beautiful.
giveaway includes the pattern, and we will ship this anywhere that you happen to be. But it's also, if you're a crocheter and win it, crochet a sweater, crochet whatever you want. Join our knit along. It's not just a knit along; it's a make along. I always say knit along, but really, we want everybody to join.
Yeah.
So this will be a make along held in Ravelry. Maybe I'll put up a chatter thread today because I love it. I love all that administrative stuff. And then, you know, we'll all summer. It'll be all summer.
Yeah.
I don't even know when we're going to end. If it's July, August, maybe September, end of sometime in September.
Whenever Tracie puts up the thread today or whenever tomorrow, that's when it starts.
Well, just think about it. Like,
oh, July 1st.
Sometime in, yeah. I don't want Kelly to have to.
Let's do July 1st.
Okay, sometime early July. No real, July 1st sounds good to me. And then up to and including September, maybe the end of September.
Okay.
It's a long time to, then you don't have to knit super fast. But I don't know about you, I'm already waiting for sweater weather, so.
No, Tracie, because we haven't had summer yet.
You like summer?
I like.
You don't even like.
No, I like warm. I like to enjoy the outside of the shade.
I do too. And actually, I have to say my garden's growing, and I'm happy with that. But whatever. So I'm gonna knit the After the Storm. The knit along is for anything you want, or make along is for anything you want for sweater weather.
You guys, I have never. Okay, there is a sweater that I will never go back to, but I never cast on more than one garment. Do you?
Me either. Well, I used to. And then you know what gets done?
Nothing. Yeah.
Nothing.
Yeah. Zach just said he had 1 million sweaters. I'm thinking, that would give me stress.
It does. Well, and I do have that hedgehog Tweety sweater.
You must.
But I'm okay with that. I feel like that would be good travel knitting. I'm going to wear it won't be a long time whip. It'll be done soon. I'm past the sleeves. Here's another one that I almost cast on. The cedar pullover by Hohi.
I have it, you guys. It wears like a glove when you knit it in this linen blend.
I mean, this is a DK weight pattern, so you can knit it in whatever you want, but it is designed with Shibui reed and double-stranded, and it makes an amazing fabric. And it's really simple. It looks gorgeous, but it is deceptively, it's not difficult.
Excuse me.
And I love Hohi for her easy lace because I'm not a lace knitter.
Yes.
And that was not hard.
If you went to a cosmetic plastic surgeon, what would you get done?
What do you mean if?
Bucket list. What would
somebody?
you get done? I would get my chin done.
Here's what I think. I think aging gracefully is a great thing. Having said that, I'm not a fan of my jowls.
I don't need them to take away my wrinkles, but I feel like I have 2 eyelids. My upper eyelid.
You would get your an eyelid.
I would get my upper eyelid. I don't need an eye lift, but you guys look.
Jodi, I think you should get the eyelid thing done.
Like where they take out some of. I don't care.
I mean, honestly, I'm okay with wrinkles. I'm okay with. I don't love this. I don't love this. Yeah.
If I did this.
But I'm also not very trusting.
Do I look 20?
I
don't want to look 20.
I don't want to look 20 either. And I don't want to look like I'm trying to not age. Right?
I don't want to take my wrinkles away. I just don't need
so
two eyelids
I should just buy
on
a
one
whole
hug.
bunch of scarves. and knit a whole bunch of turtlenecks.
What about tape?
Oh, there are, now that I've said this, there are so many fun, well, you've showed us that one crazy gadget. There's so many gadgets that are like, we can get rid of your...
You know what? They have that cryotherapy for your double chin right now, where it's like non-invasive. They use this cryotherapy.
I've heard bad things about that.
Oh yeah,
I've heard bad things about
remember that.
Not that I have any experience or knowledge, because I don't, but I'm not very trusting either.
Look, 1, 2, 3.
I love it. Listen, Botox got rid of my forehead wrinkles. I haven't had it for a long time, but Botox was amazing.
Does it get rid of an extra eyelid?
No, I think you have to have those cut out.
Yeah, I would have no problem doing that, right? Like, I don't need you to get rid of my wrinkles. I just would like to
Your
see
eyebrows look really good.
Thank you, I just got them done.
They look really good.
They're a little dark. I think she used dark brown instead of light brown that I asked for.
Yeah, but they're only
whatever.
dark at the beginning.
Yeah,
They'll be good.
Okay.
Tell her I need dark gray.
I needed to match. Okay, Midori Hirose. Is that how you pronounce it?
Something like that. She's amazing.
You guys, look at this sweater. Look at the yoke. I thought it was
I
a very
this.
modern yoke. And I thought the play with color, how it kind of gradiates.
I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I would knit this thing in a second. I'm not sure what the gauge of that is.
This is
The Paul Klee sweater.
fingering, you guys. Ew.
But I think it's held, is it not held double?
No.
Oh, okay. Well.
Nevertheless, this is gorgeous. And I went into the projects on the Ravelry page, and the people's interpretations, like, I don't know if you can...
Okay, but the gauge of this, you guys, is 22 stitches.
Really?
Which is exactly the same as this After the Storm cardigan.
Okay.
So you could knit it, it's knit with Jamieson and Smith, or it's designed with Jamieson and Smith, which is kind of great because they've got small ball, like for all these contrast colors, the balls are, like, you don't need full skeins of things, right? It comes in a very
Can you
small...
click on this picture?
Yeah.
And show that one, please?
This little girl?
No, the one above it.
Okay.
But just that natural palette,
Ooh,
you
I
guys.
love it. That's kind of a blushy pink.
Then, oh,
It's like a checkerboard. I love it.
isn't this gorgeous? This
Yes.
is a very new pattern in
Our
the last
friend
little bit.
Melissa of Sonder Yarn did a pre-order, and they wound a whole whack of minis.
Do you know how close
They
I
did
was?
kits. I'm stupid
I
for
wonder
not
if there's
getting
any
it.
kits left. I still have my gift certificate.
Wow. Okay, look at this one. That's black and cream. Did you see this one?
I just thought people...
Black and gray, like sort of all neutral
Yes.
combo. But I especially love this
Yeah.
one.
I mean, I think for me, what caught my eye is her color palette
Yeah.
is amazing.
Yeah.
I love...
It's really rainbowy.
Yeah. The placement of the colors. Oh, I just think it's gorgeous.
Okay. This one's quite gorgeous too.
And it's a short sleeved.
Yeah.
I just love those big statement yokes.
So 22 stitches. That's not so
No,
bad,
it's
you
not so bad.
guys.
Okay, let me show you one more before I go on.
Okay.
I thought she was such a beautiful... And oh, look, I liked it so much I printed two.
Oh, I love this one too. There's so
You
many
guys, I think
beautiful...
we talked about this last week, but we didn't give it a moment. I
don't
think we
think
went
s-
through... We didn't?
I don't know if we did.
Okay, so the Easy V. This is Caitlin Hunter's new pattern.
I almost thought about casting this one on too.
I love this.
And I love that it gives the illusion of this really wide neck, but it's really not.
No.
It finishes up, because I don't like a giant, super open... I get cold, like, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Anyway, I love this. I love the giant bands of color work down here.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
For me, the color work and those like, it's very similar to the one we just showed, where it's a really big,
Yeah.
oversized yoke, and just the whole idea and the different colors that you can come up with here are gorgeous.
And I think she's done spin cycle
It's worsted.
for the color work with
Yeah.
the dream state, right?
Yeah.
So
I mean, I like my color work a little more crisp. Like, I love this. I love color work to see it in these
okay, let me get in
spin
there.
cycle. It kind of melts into one another. Like, you see that it's obviously different colors, but you don't get the crisp edges because it's a marled look. It's a marled yarn.
Right.
I prefer like a crisp line, but I mean, this is stunning.
So the gauge is 20 stitches.
Yes.
So I could probably even get that with my
Can you click on the project?
Sonder yarn, Sonder DK.
Yes.
Right? Oh,
I mean,
geez. How about that for...
Right. Like, that's what I mean by like a crisper...
So it is that gorgeous. I love a chevron. I love a chevron.
I just think it...
And I love a project that can be scrappy.
Well, that's kind of what I'm thinking.
Right. So...
Anyway, there's so many possibilities with this. You just pick your favorite main color, you guys, and then go for it with your minis.
And you don't have to knit it super oversized. I think some people...
No, this
like
is
when
very
I
oversized.
when I see that, I think, oh, I don't want that much fabric. Well, you don't have to. That's the whole point of knitting your own garments. This is awesome.
Like that whole aesthetic, I feel like...
Gray and a soft pink and like an acidy green with... Is that black or... what is
That's a very romantic neckline, a very soft...
Oh, wow. Okay.
Relaxed.
Let's do the... Oh, wow.
Like,
that
look
looks
how
amazing.
beautiful. I just thought with this one, it's very different how she's got the collar and it's kind of spread over your shoulder and the yoke feels dropped. I thought it was beautiful.
I do too, Jode.
Yeah.
I really do. And
Like
I super
endless.
love that the fun with the color work's not over once your yoke is done.
Yes.
Right? I really like that.
Yes. Okay, let's talk about one more, you guys. I'm loving this. Okay, Mountain Ringer Tee. Now, this came up when I wanted...
to see that.
This, I can't remember if it's a new pattern or not, but this is very, like, this knocks at my 90s
really
heart,
cute.
right? Like, isn't this like a 90s kind of...
Well, and I also love color work that's different.
This isn't color work.
It's not?
Duplicate stitch.
I was going to say it's intarsia maybe. Okay. So you knit stripes and then add duplicate stitch?
Yes, I believe you do. I don't know for sure, but I know the motif is duplicate stitch.
Well, you know me, I love duplicate
This
stitch.
is a raglan relaxed short sleeve tee. It is an Aran weight, you guys.
Ooh.
So this is going to knit really quick. But it's when you go into the projects, a few people have done their own motifs on the front. I just thought this, for me, if I was to knit this, I would have knit the main color and then I would have done color just on the neck and the sleeves. I thought this was so cute.
Yeah, I do too, Jode. That's a good pick. I love it.
Mountain Ringer tee. I love that. Whoa, and then this was another, oh, okay. I guess this is the pattern portion. This is a brand new shawl pattern that just came. Did you see it?
No.
It's
I love the color
fingering held with fingering. It's,
so like a mohairy one?
you could do that, but this is just two fingering held together.
Oh,
This is the Sugar Shawl by the Lamb Kid.
Okay.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
I mean, I love my
It's a great
shawls.
color
I just
combo.
don't wear them very much lately. I do love a shawl. And this one, you know, I actually look at the Lamb Kid and I see her knitting. She wears a shawl like no one else.
I know.
Like she loves them heavy and thick.
Yeah.
And she's just all bundled up. I think.
And co's like super soft, right? Right. I'm sure that's a
yeah.
fluffy, soft, gorgeous.
I love that. A little
Looks
bit of texture.
fantastic.
Texture rose and then I thought it was cute.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Okay.
I love
I'll stop.
Okay. Well, I don't have any more knitting. I don't have any more swatches to share. We're
I
all
have
tired
knitting,
of
but
that.
it's for grocery girl. It's for Mrs.
I have some things. I have some dream knitting maybe. We got this really cute little, the latest Modern Daily Knitting, their field guide, number 21. It's brioche. There's 4 Nancy Marchant
She's amazing.
brioche patterns in there. Like absolute, the very, very best 4 patterns.
Wow, you guys, look at the movement of those stitches.
Isn't that
here.
cool?
Do you love this?
Yeah, I thought it was beautiful. And I mean, of course, with Nancy being the instructor in there, it's just going to be such a great little resource. And you get all these patterns to knit.
That's beautiful.
So this pattern, it's a sweater, but it's kind of sleeveless. It's more like a vest or slip over
Love
or
that.
whatever they call that.
Yeah.
And you know, if you're brand new to brioche, which I feel like I still am very brand new to brioche, there's super simple. She takes you from super simple to just
Have
a
you
little bit
finished a
more.
project with brioche?
Yeah. I test knit that cowl for Vera. I knit another cowl. Oh, but not very many.
Yeah.
Right? Not very many. I would say I'm a way beginner brioche knitter.
Those are not in our shop.
I went to no, so these I mean lots of local yarn shops have them. You can order right from Modern Daily Knitting.
Yeah.
They have a whole bunch. But they're so, you know, we get to be on their promo list. So they always send one. We always give these away in our knit along prizes or make along prizes. So someone will get that. I love
That's
that.
so cute.
It's a perfect little, and
Love
you can
it.
tuck them in your bag. But I was out yesterday, Georgia and I were out at the bookstore, and I've seen this book. This is Nora Gaughan's latest, Knit, Fold, Pleat, Repeat. And I had not seen it in person. I've seen photos. This is
Look at those.
Jodi. This is stuff like I have never
Like works of art.
seen before.
Ooh, look at the sleeve underneath.
Like,
Show that one.
well,
Look at
this
the
is
ripple on the bottom.
sweaters I feel like I would want to wear for sure.
Oh
But
my
the
gosh.
construction is completely different than you've ever. She says you're basically knitting rectangles or squares or whatever.
And pleating, picking up,
I really-
folding, tacking.
Yes. Trying to, like, I was looking through, this skirt is out of this world.
Oh, that's incredible. Wow.
But I mean, just the whole thought of knitting these squares and doing, so the basic pattern, you do a square, but then
Yeah.
she shows you how to build on that, and oh, all of a sudden it's a cowl. All of a sudden it's a sweater. Oh my gosh.
It's
This
origami.
is crazy beautiful. I love that one.
Oh, that is beautiful.
But these
that Nora
cowls just, yeah, I think so. Yeah. These
Wow.
caught my eye, where you're learning how to like make pleats just with, you know, a plain
Yes.
tube cowl. I thought this would be really great for I would like to try something like this.
Wow.
Very
She
different.
must be like considered a master knitter.
Well, totally. Wouldn't you think?
Yeah.
Like, look at the shape of this.
That's a glove.
That is what? It looks an alien. It looks like an alien. And then you put it on and it's that.
That's so cool.
I think this looked awesome. This was very tempting to me. It's called Kite, the design.
Wow.
So anyway, it's a gorgeous book.
Excuse me.
Beautiful book. And really full of stuff I have nothing.
What a beautiful
I know nothing
book.
about. And I
love that.
Me too. So I just
Love
hadn't seen it in
that.
person, so I picked it up.
Okay, you guys, this
That's really nice.
this I'm putting on my list to knit.
What is that?
It's
Erica
called-
Knight.
It's called number 17 Tawny, and it's an Aran Weight sweater.
I love that.
Isn't it
Yeah,
gorgeous?
I love that. Because even in the winter, you can put a t-shirt under that.
Yes.
Long sleeve t-shirt.
I adore this pattern.
Boxy with texture.
Yeah, number 17
Like
Tawny.
me.
A little bit of spice.
Right.
I love this.
Jodi, I can't tell you how much I'm loving my coffee. Thank you.
I'm almost finished too. There's so much ice. There's so much ice. Okay, you know what?
No.
I remembered
What?
the merch from the university.
Oh, good.
This is all for you.
Okay.
Look,
Oh,
Department of Chemistry, University of Wisconsin-Madison.
people are going to think I'm so smart.
Tell them you went to this university.
Totally. I'll just walk around, drink it. This is nice.
Look at this. This is the same cup that we have with our grocery girls on it.
Oh, it's a good one. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Thank you.
Okay, Tracie, there's
Okay,
so
this is
much
awesome.
stuff. What is a cow? I said there's lots of cows there, right?
Okay, wait a minute. Is Wisconsin the place where there's like cheese heads? Cheese is the big thing? Wisconsin people? Am I wrong? They should not give you these. Look at that. Cows with lipstick. Of course they thought of us. That's
Look
so
at-
cute.
You can only you can't put lipstick on a pig. Oh, and
Okay,
these are
yes, they say yes.
all, okay. And thank you notes from all the new knitters.
Oh my gosh.
See?
That is adorable.
So I love that.
They did not. Oh, that's so cute.
And there's more stuff. Trace.
Coloring pages. Oh my gosh. Hello, Madison.
I drink periodically because they're chemistry and it's a coaster. And then
Oh my
little
gosh.
pins.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, that's crazy. What a haul.
You guys.
People are going to think we go to the University of Wisconsin and take chemistry. And you know what? They're not wrong. I love it. Thank you, knitters. Thank you to all the new crafters.
I only have one more thing that arrived in the mail yesterday.
I have one thing that arrived in the mail, and then a big surprise that from the Catherine of Small Bird Workshop shared a bunch of her bases with us, and she does small batch yarn and all the different. Some of them are Canadian, some of them are not, but they're
Love
amazing
that.
bases. And this totally just showed up out of the blue.
So
and
did this.
I would love. Oh yeah. Well, I would love to share.
Okay,
Her
share
basis
away.
because she really is she's awesome. Remember when Small Bird Workshop,
She was the one you wanted to see and never went back.
right?
Oh my gosh. Okay.
So I have purchased her yarn before. Most of them are non-superwash bases.
Yes.
I don't want to say all because I'm not 100% sure, but I'm 99% sure. So I'm working on a pair of socks with a base of hers that's a wool mohair blend right now. And I love it, but she sent so much stuff. And so
look at this.
this
color.
is oh my gosh. Okay, her Warbler base. It's 75% BFL, 25% Gotland. And it's got this slight halo. It's so soft.
Okay, you guys, this one, 100% Canadian Ram Brûlée Sport Weight, and this is the colorway. It's a non-superwash. It's a rooster.
Is that the DK one?
Sport. You guys.
Okay,
This
that's
says sport
amazing.
on it. The softness.
It is. The softness is amazing. And she's got all of these blends that are not sort of breeds that you see all the time. This Warbler one that's the Gotland and BFL comes also in DK and Aran. So you can knit whatever you want in kind of whatever weight you want. It's amazing.
This is non-superwash soft. This is woolly soft yarn.
Right. This is for people that love wool. I feel like the wool lovers. Like
But this
she's
is
got
a
what you
soft
want.
wool. This is really nice.
Not scratching. There's not
No.
one of these that I wouldn't have any issue with putting on my neck.
Wow.
This is her turn base, which is 75% BFL, 25% Massam, and she does fingering DK and Aran.
This one's fingering butterscotch colorway.
And these are the ones that are like they're natural undyed bases, the kind of grayish brown.
Yeah.
They're super soft. She said she started her business with this this base.
The Small Bird Workshop.
Yeah.
Non-superwash means it has not been treated.
Not like minimally processed, no
Yeah.
chemical. A yarn that says superwash has had a chemical treatment to remove the scales, kind of, so that it doesn't felt.
Yeah.
But it basically gives you a little bit of a nylon coating. This stuff is natural wool.
Yeah.
Also, Catherine has offered free shipping.
Really?
I think all the time. Like she always ships for free. That is ending July 1st, she said. So if you wanted to get in,
That's crazy because
To her
shipping in Canada
shop.
is a lot.
I couldn't believe it myself,
Yeah.
knowing the cost of shipping. I think
Yeah.
it's super generous, but we all know when we shop online, we have to pay for shipping.
It's just part of it.
But you can shop right now
Yeah.
without paying shipping in her shop, she said, as of July 1st. So, but let me just share a couple more of these bases with you. This, I think, is the Cormo. No, this is the Rambouillet DK.
Oh, this is the
Okay.
sport and this is
Oh,
the DK.
I can't even, Jody. It's
Actually, those two
so,
colors together would be
so
beautiful.
nice. Maybe this is the Cormo? Plume. Okay, this one is 70% merino, fine merino, 20% mohair, 10% silk. Worsted weight.
There's a halo on
Like
this.
that's the halo from the
wow.
mohair. This is the brand new one, and it's not in the shop yet.
Rainstorm
but
is this colorway.
Hoping for July. And I think this
really pretty.
This one's a BFL Romney blend with Polypay, which I don't know anything about that. Remember we said Polypay, that sounds made up, but it's really not. It is a thing.
I'm gonna Google it. But you guys, even if when you're knitting a shawl, and you don't necessarily have to keep the same blends throughout your whole item.
No.
Even yolks and stuff. Like I would absolutely cross. Look at these three colors.
Totally. Here's the Cormo fingering weight, which is so gorgeous.
How do you spell Polypay?
Polypay. Well, I can find it here. What does she say about that? What was the base? What's that base that had the Polypay? What's it called?
It's a breed.
Yeah, it is a breed.
A medium-sized poled sheep, which is developed in the 60s in the U.S. Polypay sheep is noted for being highly prolific, maternal, dual-purpose breed. It produces lots of wool and is weaned in about 120 days.
So she said this is a small batch yarn, and it comes from a flock located near High River.
Oh,
and yeah, it is. She said that the Polypay fleece was going to waste. So, you know, without it being put into this fiber, that it wasn't even being used before that. So that's exciting. And I think it's milled in Canada, which is great. I love all of these. This is her Cormo, which Cormo is one of those ones that feels amazing. This one is a fingering weight yarn, 520 yards and 112 grams. And it's her speckle color called Stardust.
That's beautiful too.
It feels amazing. It's her favorite, it's Catherine's favorite fine wool. Like in the fine types of wool. And it comes from a family mill in Wyoming. And
everything is on your tag.
Yeah.
U.S. sourced and milled.
You can check out all of this stuff in her shop, but this whole box just showed up as a very big surprise. This Phoebe base is fine organic merino and mulberry silk. So it would just be the most perfect like t-shirt or shawl yarn.
You guys, standouts for me is the Rambouillet.
I love Rambouillet. I'd love to knit a sweater in Rambouillet.
There's these two. There's a fingering Rambouillet and a worsted. Those for me are standouts for the wool, okay. Right? And then these two as well.
I know. Those are the ones I actually have some of that yarn, which I love. I'm loving knitting. This one is the Covey, which is a superwash. So it's got 80% superwash wool, 20% hemp. And I think she said it was milled as a sock yarn. Hemp is supposed to be super, super strong.
Okay.
But of course you can use it with anything. Where's that one that says hemp?
Colorway Wisp.
Is it called
Covey?
Okay, here's the one. She said hemp is antimicrobial and super strong, so it's kind of a cool fiber to put in socks.
Stinky feet,
right? And my wool already is the same idea,
yes.
Right? You don't use your wools. So she said when you dye darker colors on it, it's like dyeing linen or whatever, that it's heathered looking because it doesn't take. The wool takes the dye one way, but the hemp doesn't. So that might be a fun thing if you love sock knitting and want to try a different base.
Just kidding. I haven't slept very well this week, actually.
I don't sleep great.
And it feels like today caught up with me.
But this was such a surprise, and I thought too, kind of perfect timing, because I just noticed on her Instagram that her free shipping is ending. So if anybody's interested,
you guys, these bases,
I think you're going to be very, very happy with what you get from her shop. I love that it's small batch, right? Supporting small farms and all of that stuff. Like this Rambouillet is BC sourced and Alberta spun. So for us, that's amazing. I love that.
Blossom. That's so cute.
This is Rambouillet Sport. You get 470 yards in 110 grams. That's a lot of yarn.
That's a lot. It's a big skein.
I love
it. It's beautiful.
Yeah.
Just beautiful.
So thank you, Catherine, for spoiling us. We're going to have so much of this in prizes, but Jodi, you should, if something calls your name, you should take it with you and knit something with it. I am definitely going to keep one and knit something so I can tell you what my experience was.
Okay, you guys, this was a total surprise.
Jodi.
I don't usually get these because most is shipped to Tracie's house. Yarn Therapist.
Oh, you're kidding.
Do you remember this?
Yes.
This is fingering weight set.
Jodi, I was just looking at the worsted weight set
Okay,
yesterday.
So we talked about the yarn therapist that we met in person in Montreal.
Yeah.
And we talked about her before. She does the beautiful yokes, striped yokes for adults or kids to knit in sweaters.
Yeah, her booth was amazing. For all of the stripe lovers, like what she does with self-striping yarn was amazing.
And you guys, I showed you, we had, I think it was worsted, right?
Yeah.
A worsted set where these little balls make little tiny ornaments.
Sweaters.
Little striped yoke sweaters. So she sent a box and fingering.
So the kit includes like enough to make a garland. So
Yeah.
you get your sweaters, you get your yarn to make 6 different sweaters, but you can also make the garland. It's a kit, pattern, everything. So cute.
These were standout for me.
that?
Tracie, you gotta feel this.
17 micron superwash merino. Ooh.
These are self-striping shawl balls. These self-striped shawls are my favorite for summer car ride knitting. They work in any top-down shawl, triangle, pie, circular that has even spacing. So this does all the work for you.
Oh.
Similar to gauge, right? Where it's like, if you just keep knitting a shawl, this is going to change for you to look like you've changed colors.
Oh my gosh, how fun is that? And no ends to weave in other than the 2.
Tell me what you think about this
It
base.
feels like cashmere.
It's 150 grams and it's the 17 micron.
And it's 580 meters.
You guys.
That's a big
yes.
hunk of yarn.
But like, this has got all these different beautiful blues, and then that's
So you could you probably knit this as a sweater?
Yeah, she
too?
also said perfect in sweater yokes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow, it feels amazing.
So we're going to be able to give that away.
Wouldn't that be so cool? These will be, oh wow, beautiful
Right.
prizes.
Aren't
Yes, yes.
And then she said, please keep whatever
So
you want.
soft.
Here's some self-striping yarn.
Like for socks?
DK.
DK.
Cowl or mitts. With
Oh,
all
okay,
DK.
stripe for cowl and mitts. I
Obviously,
love
you
it.
could knit whatever you want.
But if you knit socks, it would be longer colors.
Yes.
Repeat. So if you have knitted on a bigger circumference.
Cowl and mitts.
So
Not sweater.
striped for cowl and mitts. Or probably a hat, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
If you can stripe a
Yes.
cowl, you would.
So here's some beautiful self-striping yarn.
100% merino. That's beautiful.
This is also self-striping.
Ooh, a single
worsted.
ply. Jodi, this is literally the skein you were looking at.
I bought it.
Did you buy that?
Yes.
Yeah, this is amazing. I love this single ply worsted.
Look at.
It makes such beautiful.
This is evergreen.
Accessories.
Evergreen. Look, she sent like.
Oh wow.
So much. Thank you so much
Jen.
for thinking of us, Jen.
And she is actually a respiratory therapist. So I
Yes.
don't know when she's got time to. Her booth was packed with sock.
So this says worsted.
Yarn,
it's a real
everything.
plump. It's 100 grams, 200 yards. So she carries so many amazing bases in her shop, you guys.
I love this color.
Yeah.
This one's called Lady Balls.
Oh my God, that's the best.
This one's called Evergreen. Yeah, that's phenomenal. Wow.
Ice baby.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, Jodi.
So much yarn. She's amazing with her self-striping. She's got all those beautiful heavier bases. She's got the lighter bases, but she's got those heavier bases.
I love that it's available on all the different weights of yarn.
Yes.
That's not very common,
No,
right?
no.
Yeah.
You don't find it. Yeah, you're right. You can't find it as readily as you can.
I love it. So, and she was a
Anyway.
Canadian dyer that I had heard of, but we had never seen her stuff really. So it was really fun to meet someone new at Knit City, Montreal.
I'm so tempted to get.
A sweater yoke?
Yeah. I was so tempted, and I never did that. So that was so nice.
This would make such a cool t-shirt. Although
Wouldn't
it's tons of yarn.
Tons of yarn. So good.
That's beautiful.
Amazing prizes.
Wow,
For
that's
knit-alongs,
crazy. We're so lucky to have people support our knit along or make alongs like that.
I'm ridiculously tired.
You need a nap.
Yeah.
All that coffee is not going to make you
It's
tired.
decaf. I should have had caffeine.
Oh, there you go. And so my friend Trish had a bag update, and I just thought, oh, so these are sort of like limited edition
I was gonna say she
colors,
usually
like
do.
seasonal thing.
Yes.
So she does these, you know, beautiful bags. We've been talking about them since we started our podcast. This is her basically like her little sack or
It's a beautiful
small.
fabric.
It always has a beautiful zipper on the back.
That's so good.
They're great. But this, I thought this fabric was so gorgeous.
Really beautiful.
And then she had this black metallic speckled. Oh my
That's
gosh,
really
I
pretty.
love it.
Have you started? She's your birthday twin.
That's how we met. She discovered we had the same birthday when I
Yes.
mentioned my birthday. So every year we send each
Let me
other a
make you
little
a bag.
parcel.
Okay.
So yes, I've started. I have some things that I've.
Are you
been-
knitting for her?
You're very nosy.
Okay, I won't. You can tell me after off camera. What are you making? What did you get?
Can you show me something? But anyway, I love her shop. She has beautiful things. She is the nicest, sweetest
Yeah.
person, and she totally has my number. What did you see?
Michelle is in Madrid.
What?
It's 39 degrees.
Oh, I was gonna say I wish I was with you, but now I really am glad I'm not.
It's probably 7 hour or 8 hours ahead, something like that.
I would have to be sitting in a bucket of ice to be enjoying my time with you. 39. I would have to be in the pool.
Okay, speaking of that, Real Housewives of Dubai, they have giant blocks of ice brought in for their outdoor pools
Wow.
to put in their pools because it just must get ridiculously hot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who knew that was
Nancy's
a
in
thing?
Trinidad. She's your birthday twin.
Nancy!
Tracy will send you a gift.
That's so fun. You know what? I never realized how fun it is to think, but it's so nice to think of other people having a great day that, you know, the same day you are. Who's your birthday twin?
I'm July 26th. Is anybody out there?
Right.
Shout out July 26th.
Shout out July 26th, babies.
Nobody was born that day.
I was just reading something about Cancer and Leo, and it was like, it totally fit us.
Did it?
Yes.
Our personalities?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so.
July
Desiree's close.
Desiree, how are you this morning? Are you on
July
summer break?
22nd.
Um,
June 26th. Okay. Oh, Mark says she's July 26th.
what year, Mark?
You've got
I'm
lots of...
71. Oh, July 24th, July 25th.
There's lots of people right around your day, Joe.
We've got a
You
cluster.
could just call it birthday week.
Totally.
You guys could all get together.
So this was a particularly good batch of
Jodi.
sourpuss,
That's amazing.
right?
Yes, I love that color.
This is really good. And then this, you guys, I pulled 6 of these. This is called Safety Dance. Her daughter's July 26th. Black Nomi. Oh my gosh, there's so many.
Justin Timberlake is her birthday twin. What? You guys should exchange gifts.
Her daughter's, there's so many July 26th.
There's tons.
Tracy's July 6th. Is there anybody out there on the 6th other
Well,
than
Nancy
Yeah.
and Trish and me so far. And I
Wow.
think I want to say J-Lo, but
No,
I
I
don't
think
know
you're right.
for sure.
I think you're right. Mine's Mick Jagger and somebody else.
So I'm gonna
Sandra Bullock.
Oh, that's a good one. I love her.
Yeah. Andrew's 29th. My mom is December 27th.
August 22nd. Shout out to fellow Leos. That's right.
So we must be on either end of a Leo. Because if I'm the 26th of July,
You're at the beginning of Leo.
yes.
And I'm at the beginning of Cancer, I think.
Yeah. The bags were from
So,
Paradise
sorry,
Island.
the bag, I've obviously done a terrible job. Bags are from Paradise
Can you
Island.
step the fuck up?
Seriously, what am I doing? I don't know how to do this.
The Dalai Lama is the 6th.
What? Okay, so there you go.
Yeah.
I feel like completely underachiever.
Complete loser.
Wow, that's kind of cool. Very
That's so
cool,
funny.
actually.
I love finding out it's.
I think Sylvester Stallone is also July 6th.
I think
and
you
I
might
want
be
to
right.
think, say something like Mick Jagger, like
No,
something like
mine.
that. Mick Jagger's yours.
Yes, and Sandra Bullock.
I know my husband's Elvis. Same day as Elvis. Same day as
Cool.
I think David Bowie.
I got a new tattoo.
Did you? What is with you? What's that?
It's a monogram. There's 2 M's and a J. I'm going to show you guys upside down. Like Max, Madison, and Jordan.
Oh, I was like, who's Tim?
It's a stack of, it's a monogram.
I like those things.
Yeah.
I've seen that before.
Oh,
Jodi,
okay,
that
so
looks really cool.
this I want a sweater in.
No kidding.
So this is, we have this in the shop. It's called, so you think you, no.
Safety dance.
We can dance if we want to.
Oh,
We can dance if we want to.
What's safety dance?
So we can dance if we want to is words from the song Safety Dance.
Okay.
But when I cranked this tube yesterday, I thought I might need a sweater.
Jodi, it's beautiful.
It's got lollipop in it.
It's beautiful. And that sort of that lavender and coral
Yes.
with the kind of the dirty speckles.
Yeah.
It's fantastic.
I thought that was really good. So the only thing, okay, let's talk about, the only thing I have left is Grocery Girl shop
Me
info,
too.
and I have a big bag of yarn to share.
I got nothing else.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the big news is we have a sale on Grocery Girls right now.
Big.
This is our big sale.
This is our kickoff to summer sale.
We love having a sale at
Yeah.
the beginning of summer. It also helps because we have inventory coming up in the next month. But it is just fun to have a big sale. So this is when we do it. So 20% off everything. Everything in stock.
Yes, I brought all the stuff. You must have joined right after, because I brought all the stuff and we were talking about it and I was showing Tracie all the goodies that she got. I brought all of her stuff.
It's awesome. Every single thing is so fun and so cute. And
Desiree, thank you again. You spoiled us. And
totally spoiled us.
University of
I
Madison,
love the
Wisconsin.
cow.
Oh, did you want to see what I did with him? No, you can only imagine. She's not going to give me the 2 cows again.
I was going to say, Jodi can only have 1 cow because when
Go
she
Bucky.
got 2, it just got ugly.
This is Bucky.
It got
the
a little
beaver.
wild. That's so cute.
Isn't it adorable?
Yes.
Anyway, thank you. Tons and
You can
tons
stick
of
this
stuff.
guy in your car. You can put a little piece of yarn on him and hang him in the car.
Yes.
That's cute.
So, Tracie's also got new stickers that you guys will get as thank yous in the orders.
I just wanted to see what they look like.
Yeah, Tracie, they're so good.
Aren't they nice?
This one's clear. This is just black. When you peel the thing, it's black. You know what they gave me in here?
What?
A magnet exactly like that. I thought they were magnets.
I did order magnets. Magnets are coming.
Well, I got 1 magnet only.
Okay, but no, there's going to be a little.
Okay, the
Because
magnets
they
are
send
really
all
good.
of these
Samples.
crazy sales. Like
Yes.
you save $75.
Yes.
So I think, oh, okay, well, I'm going to see what that's like. So you're getting magnets that look just like this.
Oh, because I said to Jordan, oh, I'm so sad that Tracie
No,
doesn't get
we're
a magnet.
getting magnets.
Okay.
So let me know what you think.
The magnets were amazing.
Okay, good. Well, they're coming, so maybe we'll
So
stock.
these new things will go into the
I
packages.
love the cutout.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I love this.
I do too.
My hair doesn't match anymore,
I do
but I
too.
love this.
Your hair's way cuter in the sticker.
Right? I'm going to take this when I go to my new hairdresser
Show.
and say, this is the haircut I want. Oh, okay. I love them, and I love a clear sticker.
I do love a clear sticker. You put one on one of your cups. Is it on that one?
No,
No,
I
because
put.
that's already on it.
No, I didn't have anything clear on my cups.
Right.
So you know us, you love a good.
But, but the
this
shop is full and nothing is excluded.
Yeah, we have so many good things. I
Yeah.
mean, this is really the shop is loaded.
Books, bracelets,
Yarn.
cocoa knits, yarn, you guys.
We have a great set of like we're stocked with beautiful things.
Yeah.
So-
Pom-poms, you guys. Pre-plan for your pom-poms for the winter.
Yeah.
Anyway, tons. It's for the next week.
Load it up.
have it till
Enjoy the
Wednesday.
20% off. That really, I think that's a great sale.
Yeah.
So hopefully you guys can find something you love.
Okay.
Yeah. Nancy said she has this blue mug. I can't even tell you how good it is.
It keeps
Not
everything
only
hot.
is it adorable, but it is a great drinkware.
I'm going to save one and give one to mom and dad.
Yeah.
For work, even. Because their coffee sits on their desk. For me, it gets cold so fast, right?
I use our drinkware every single day
Okay.
because I like my coffee to
Do
stay
you
hot.
guys remember last time I showed those mini sets, those deconstructed?
Yeah.
We had 4. This was one of them. I knit socks. No, I did this on the machine.
So this is now Frankie Gray Fibres. All
Frankie
of this
Gray- all of
beautiful
this
yarn.
It's Frankie Gray Fibres update. So we have these in fingering and DK weight. This is the Unicat deconstructed.
I love it. So it's a set of minis.
Set of 5 minis on fingering or DK.
I love how you made your heel the same color as that cut in.
That was a fluke. But
Right?
no,
like lots
yes.
of times we don't. Lots of times we make that a contrast.
Actually, I
really love
I admired it after it was in.
where you were like, look how smart I
like
was.
that.
I was really good that day. But the colors, Jodi, are amazing.
And then this one, I just changed the stripes. I just
Super
did
summery.
shorter stripes.
That's really
Same
cute.
sock. And then I just did, I I just changed.
So you crank these on you made tubes on your sock machine.
Yes.
So there you go.
A lot of ends to weave in. I don't mind ends.
I don't
For
mind
me,
ends
it's
either.
kind of like methodic, like gardening.
It
Like you
does
kind
not
of
take long. And the striping is worth it. It's all worth it to me.
Yes.
And shorty socks are so quick. Even if you're hand knitting, a shorty DK sock is a weekend
and
project.
this, I just did a little. Like it's got 20 stitches. Normally, I do more like 28.
Rounds.
28 folded in half is about 14. This is like maybe 9.
I love
8
it.
or 9. It's cute.
Yeah, super cute.
Okay, so those are in the shop.
Okay.
So I'm going to show you some new ones that. Oh yeah, this is the batch of.
Oh, that's really pretty.
This is this week's batch. You know,
That's very like sherbety,
Yeah.
like summery, beautiful.
I did another batch of sourpuss, and then I showed you the flamingo.
Crazy, amazing.
Okay, so these are some new colors from this week.
Okay. That's
So this one's called Dunk Tank.
Don't you love the knit up? So this is DK, but it's going to be
It's in fingering and the fingering. All if you like this, fingering is just even a little bit sharper. I think fingering is a little bit crisper because the stitches are smaller.
Right.
It's really pretty.
Gorgeous.
Greens and blues. Okay,
That's really fresh.
This one's called Best in Show, and that's what this one does.
What?
This DK was a little less pink.
That's awesome.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes.
Best in Show is on DK and fingering.
That's really pretty.
Oh, this one was so fun. This one's called Kissing Booth.
Ooh.
Even DK is slightly more muted with the color.
Really?
Even, I find. Because that's the fingering and that's the DK and that's Kissing
maybe
Booth.
more strands of yarn and fingering, right?
Yeah.
So you get more. Well, anyway, it's gorgeous.
I thought that was really
You
pretty.
can totally see that it's the same color. I love that.
This one's called Midway.
Look at all those.
Isn't that
speckles.
pretty?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's really bright, really great.
This one's called Midway.
Ooh, I love a dirty gray.
It's kind of got it's got a gray base with some
That's
teal.
awesome. That would be a great
pink.
sweater, Jodi.
That would be, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
And these are also these tubes that I just showed you are in the shop with minis to go with it. These DK tubes.
Sets. You can buy a sock tube set.
Okay, this one's really fun.
That's
this one
beautiful.
is called Rusted.
That's so beautiful.
That's a new one this week.
Oh wow, I love it so much. I love all the brights, but I mean that's so wearable.
Yeah, these were
like
this
that's
week. Yes.
garmenty almost.
Oh yeah, this
for-
is it on Sparkle.
That's pretty.
This is Sourpuss on Sparkle.
Sourpuss? So this is not Sourpuss.
Yes,
This
that
Kissing
is.
Booth.
No, that's Kissing Booth. This is Sourpuss.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah. Okay,
Very pretty.
so what I did this week is add a whole bunch of tonals.
Ooh, I love. Oh my gosh. This one, Juniper.
So what we're going to work on this week, what we
Oh,
did
that's
work on this
amazing.
week, and we're going to continue to work on next week, is we have a
Oh,
whole,
Look at your red.
it's called On the Vine. Isn't that pretty? It's got mohair. It's not that bright, you
It's
guys.
got what?
It's got mohair because I
Oh,
fuzz on it. That's really bright on there. It's not that bright.
okay, that's so funny.
Because then, you know what you guys can do is you can take these bright colors and pair them with things. Like not
Totally.
just like, right, like because they're more knittable, not more knittable, but you can just find stuff that goes with it.
Okay, I never showed my socks, but these are done now. So
Are they
these
with
are.
the,
This is Jodi's yarn. This is Lollipop and Sky High.
yeah.
So the color is awesome, but I wanted to cast on another pair with a speckle and a solid.
Did you want to pick?
So I was looking at Sourpuss, and I was literally, Jodi, going to text you and say, do you have like a tomato orangey red?
I don't.
I feel like that would be,
Do it.
but I'm not going to bug. I mean, you've got so much to do, and I'm just like,
always will
No,
dye
I
whatever you want.
totally-
Take that
But-
on the vine.
I think a
Take whatever you
I
want.
think a speckle and a solid would be another really great choice for these. So I'm working on the pattern, but these are done, and they're just a super simple stripe with a little slip
Tracie.
stitch.
And we will have those colors next week.
Good, because these are amazing.
Yeah.
I love these colors, but if you had minis, like one of your mini sets and a solid, or anything. They're really a great scrappy as well as, but I think a solid and a speckle would be my next
I love it.
cast on.
See, I've been trying to layer
Ooh,
colors
that's
a little
pretty.
bit.
You can really see it,
Right.
especially that juniper. This is amazing.
Yeah, that's
Huron.
This one is called
Ooh,
Meringue.
that's very watery.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
This is ultra pink. You guys, it's so good. It's so good. But I wanted to get a whole bunch of solids.
I think that's such a great idea.
in the shop that go with all these fun.
Jodi, this color would be such a good sweater for you.
Isn't that pretty?
Yes, but look how good that is. I mean, any of these really. This is awesome too.
Yeah. So then you can like knit stuff together.
Totally. That is an amazing sweater. That would be.
Yes. This has got, this juniper's got like.
You have a fade here for sure, Jodi.
Yes. Right?
Oh, I love that for a fade.
So we've loaded the shop with that.
Somebody said, are you bringing your yarn to Cake Palooza?
No. Not
That's a lot.
in a million. Actually, I say that it's not as easy for Canadians to over the border sell.
But maybe one day in Canada. But
Yes.
the shop is always open. The online shop's
Yes.
always open, right?
And then one other thing I want to show you before we finish is some of these that I show you might be sold, but we had a ton of one-of-a-kinds.
Those are beautiful.
So this one says Oopsie Royal. An oopsie means it might have a fleck of dye that wasn't supposed to be there. There's nothing wrong with it, but we didn't want to sell. You can't sell it
Right.
in the regular
Right.
batch. So
really good
it might
deal.
have a tiny, or it might have a little spot that's lighter that I didn't think was up to
Or
par.
colors that you're not going to
Yeah.
repeat? Or no?
Yes.
Yeah?
So there's oopsie ones. They're all discounted. I think they're $22 a skein, but they're in
Wow.
sets. And then there's one of a kinds, which is that we did some testing of colors. And we
Ooh.
compiled a big tub, and it was finally full. So Jordan went through it all and photographed it. There's two
That's
of
a
these.
sweater.
These were like lollipop neon corals variations that we were trying. And these are all discounted as well. So if you see an oopsie, it might have a touch of something that wasn't supposed to be there, but I touch. And then there's the one-of-a-kinds that are non-repeatable.
That's beautiful.
And like this, we put a mohair with a...
wow.
Yeah. These, we were just playing with dyes, but
Oh
they
my
go
gosh.
really well together, right?
Great way to like put things in your stash
Look at
for a
that
great
color.
price. Yeah, I love.
It's very close to lollipop. Anyway, that's what we did. Oh, this was fun too.
Oh, that's
That
pretty.
reminds me of your sweater.
That's so pretty. It totally reminds me of my sweater.
This was an oopsie, so there must be a dot of dye that.
And
wasn't
there's
supposed to be
like
there.
all kinds of raglan fingering weight sweaters. Like you
Yeah.
could use that.
So
Or shawl would be fun.
the shop is loaded.
Wow.
Don't forget, Grocery Girls.
The
And
grocerygirlsknit.com has the 20% off.
Yeah.
Frankie Gray Fibres is loaded with yarn. Jodi,
pick your yarn before you go.
what colors?
Do you want this
I
one
love
too?
it. I have. You gave me
Okay.
one. I've got
No.
it wound and ready to
This
go.
is Kissing Booth.
Oh, okay, sure.
It's up to you.
No, I love. Well, you
Yeah.
always spoil me. I love it. Okay, look at the orange, the
Yeah.
pops, and the
That's neon.
speckle.
That's lollipop at a very light strength.
Oh, come on,
Yeah.
so beautiful. I'm a little bit crazy about the tomato red,
Yeah.
the warm.
You know what I love? This yellow. and
That's
blue
beautiful.
together.
That yellow's gorgeous, Jodi. Like super gorgeous. Oh, that's
And
beautiful.
every one of these tonals has two colors on it. It might be very, very subtle and hard to see, but I'm trying layering a little
love
more.
that layered look, Jodi.
A little bit more.
This moraine lake is unbelievable.
This is layered. This is like juniper, but a
That's
lighter.
so pretty.
Yeah. This one was Huron.
I love it.
So we're having fun dyeing.
I mean, the speckles are amazing, but I feel like when you have the tonals, all of a sudden things start clicking like
I feel like you need
together.
both.
I do too.
For me,
I do
so
too.
people can imagine knitting. Like you're thinking, well, what am I going to do with that? Well, now
now it's like, oh, well, I can automatically see a shawl or anything
Right.
striped or
right.
that's stunning. All
So-
your blues, I'm really loving. You
Well,
guys
I gravitate towards those. So when I'm playing with color, I feel like
oh my goodness.
I can't knit another blue.
Oh my
Right?
goodness. Yeah, like just gorgeous. That's
Yeah.
a 3 skein shawl for sure.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what we've been doing and having
Gosh.
tons of fun. More tonals next week.
Okay, this yellow is called Honey Pot. It's a great yellow.
Naming is the worst.
I can
I
only
think
imagine.
so
Okay, I need a name for my socks too, which is the worst.
oh my god. You must have some working names.
Not really. I like I mean short names, yes. Last year was
Summer
Crush Shorties. So I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
I love the 2 S's.
Yeah.
Like something socks,
Yeah.
something shorties.
Yeah. And these are
picnic
striped.
blanket socks.
These are
That
striped.
looks just like a picnic blanket.
It totally does, doesn't it? That's a great
Picnic shorties.
one. Picnic. Oh my gosh, you guys, that's actually a really cute
I
word.
love that.
Okay, thank you. Bird tracks, very cute.
Tic-tac-toe.
Oh my.
No, that has to be the name. Tic-tac-toe.
See, you guys are already so much better than me. That's
Oh
so
my
nice. Thank you very
God.
much. Those are amazing. I should do a little thing on Instagram and send patterns to those of you guys that were
Tic-tac-toe.
so helpful. Sensationally striped shorties. That's awesome. I do love the summer theme, so I gotta
Me
get
too.
busy. I'm finishing my pattern, you guys.
Okay.
These
Your
are really
testers
fun.
have it, you said?
No,
Oh, not yet.
no.
Okay. This was a lot of yarn.
This was a lot. I hope
Oh, great. Rent's supposed to
inflation's
rise.
horrible. Everything's been horrible lately. Right? Cost of everything.
I've never
Getting
seen
gas. I feel like I need to get on my bike because I don't go far anyway.
Well,
And I love my bike.
your tank of gas lasts forever.
My tank of gas lasts really long, but it's also 50% higher than
I
it's
know.
been for the longest time. So, except I should wear a helmet because there's not enough bikes on the road. Right? That's why I don't like riding my bike. You go to Amsterdam, nobody's wearing a helmet. Nobody. And it's just part of the lifestyle and people are watching for a cyclist. Here, I feel like you're just, giant pickup trucks everywhere. You're going to get mowed down.
Are you going on the road?
But my hair will look fine because I won't have a
You're going
helmet
to
on.
cover this up.
Oh, that's going to look really good. My hair's so short you can't see it from
That's
under
so
the
funny.
helmet.
Any plans this weekend?
No, what about you?
I'm just going in the shop while I
Do
think
I
of
have
it.
plans? No, I never make plans. We never make plans. I need to mop my floor. How's that for a plan? It's been a
Ew.
while. It's been a while. I gotta get on whose ever job it is to mop the floor to say,
They've been slacking.
slacker, wake up. No, I'll do that probably today. Get it over with.
I'm just going in and
Christina says you should always wear a helmet, and you're totally right. You are so right. I've never not worn a helmet. Biking.
Yes.
You're right.
But I don't look so cute in a helmet.
Right. I do love my bike. I have one of those little cruiser bikes. I haven't been on it for a while. I should get it out.
I
love my bike.
Oh my god, you guys!
You
won't
still
believe
have that bike?
It's the worst.
Jodi,
We're selling.
I told you that. You said, should I buy that home trike? And I said, no.
Okay, so here's the thing. I don't dislike the bike because it's a 3-wheeler. It doesn't turn and steer very nice. Like I always feel like I'm going to tip over.
Oh, yes, I guess we're having a family barbecue this weekend. That's
Yeah,
my plan.
Father's Day. Happy
That is my
Father's
plan.
Day. Or Happy Father's Day adjacent for all those men who are in people's lives who are father
Nurturer.
figures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we're lucky enough our dad lives very close and we get to see him all the time.
Yeah.
But that's...
Oh,
These are tough holidays for lots of people when you say Mother's Day, Father's Day. So we hope everybody has a good weekend.
Gets through the day if it's not a great one.
That's for sure.
Reach out if you need to. Tracie's always willing to Zoom.
Right.
Her phone
You
number
do
is...
send lots of love because it feels like a 50-50 holiday where people are celebrating and grieving all, there's for as many that are celebrating as many that are grieving. So that's really, really hard. Joe says, please wear a helmet. I'm totally going to wear a helmet. I am a safety first girl, 100%. I just hate the way it looks. Sorry.
Get a cute one.
Is there a thing? Sure. Listen. Yeah, my helmet is not cute.
It's not going to be cute when you have a traumatic brain injury.
Right. That's even less cute.
Would you like your husband to wipe your bum?
No. No, I do not.
There you go.
I actually did find a really cute helmet on Instagram, so maybe I should get it. I forget what it's called.
Okay, I'm going to Google something.
Bike helmets.
Alexa, what time is it? Disco ball helmet.
What? I definitely don't want that.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't want that. No, I really don't want that. When I say cute helmet, that's the opposite.
Oh my god.
Okay, but there was one that came up, and now anyway.
Fun adult helmet.
Also, patterns that came out recently, you guys. The newest Interpretations collection from Hohi and Vera came out.
I can't believe you didn't remember
It's
that.
their spring-summer collection. It is an ebook, so I'll link that in our show notes. The patterns are amazing. Jodi, that's disgusting.
I feel like you need that.
You're wrong. 100% wrong.
How about a...
That's gross.
That is gross. How about a unicorn one? That's cute, though.
What am
Those
I,
guys-
4? No. No, there is one that sort of looked cute, and now I don't know where it is, but it'll come up on my Instagram.
Look at that. That's a stylish bike helmet.
Yeah, it sort of looks, that looks like a horse helmet, an equestrian helmet.
It says stylish bike helmet.
Oh, well, what do I know?
So you're not... Is Jeff off this afternoon?
Nope.
Oh, bummer.
So anyway, I will get a good bike helmet. Jodi, that's disgusting.
That is hilarious. I would go bike riding with someone wearing that.
Well,
Anyway.
I would have to because it would be you. We should go for a bike ride.
No.
No?
No. Yeah, never cute but necessary. I totally agree.
Here it is. This is the one I got. They're called Heritage, I think.
Oh, yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. And you can get fun colors. I can
you-
get gold.
Did you get one?
No, but I think I'm going to. Look, you can get rose gold.
Why don't you go to that bike shop that's right next to the new Fresh Co up there?
Yeah. You can get mint green. I mean, really, I probably just want white.
Jordan was just saying something.
Look at this. Oh, wow, that's cute. Anyway, gotta get a helmet.
Yeah.
I'd like to get on my bike.
I felt like going to a movie, so...
Is there anything good out?
Buzz Lightyear starts this
Oh,
week.
yes. I like, I want to go see the Elvis movie coming out next weekend.
Maybe Mother wants to go to that.
Baz Luhrmann musical.
It's a musical?
Jodi.
I guess with Elvis, yeah.
Did
That's
you-
good music, though.
Did you like Moulin Rouge? Did you see Moulin
Mhm.
Rouge? Yeah, so it's same guy. My
Mm.
Alexa just said Happy Thursday. I should get a... Somebody just said you could get something printed on a helmet. I should get Grocery Girls helmets. With our logo.
Yeah, you totally should. Yeah,
Anyway.
so no, nothing.
No major plans. I do love
No.
going to a movie though. I don't know what it is about summer.
You know,
I guess when all the good movies come out.
What is your go-to movie snack? Like if you didn't get dinner.
Well, I love popcorn. I love the pop. I'm salty over sweet, so I love popcorn.
Do you get butter?
No.
Really?
If I want diarrhea, I get butter.
Do you know at these landmark cinema theaters,
Yeah.
they have a butter thing with a tube, so they can stick the tube down into your popcorn and kind of just butter and then pull the tube up?
Is it real butter?
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
probably not.
Yeah. Oh, somebody just said use your stickers on the bike helmet.
That's cute.
That's so great.
You know what I get? Those cheesy nachos.
Yeah, I do like those.
I could eat like 2 things.
I never find there's enough cheese sauce.
No, but you get double.
Like, can you get me a really big cup for the side?
You help yourself. You pick as many cups of cheese sauce that you want.
Really? I haven't gotten
Yes.
for a long time. Okay, next time I'll get nachos. I do love the popcorn.
I get nachos and then I get something sweet like a Malteser or maybe a licorice.
Peanut butter M&Ms?
Yes.
Love those. Because they're sweet and salty.
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's it.
That's it. I can have popcorn for dinner. I don't need dinner when I go to a movie.
And we'll be back next week.
We will. And I think outside Wednesday,
If it's nice weather at Edmonton, you guys, we'll come to you on Wednesday.
I feel I have an appointment Thursday morning, so let's just say Wednesday. Anyway.
Wednesday next week.
I could move my physical again. I keep moving it.
I'm getting my hip injection next Friday.
Are you?
At 2.
That's a good one.
So it doesn't cut in with coffee, and then
Right.
it doesn't cut in with Blaze
Right.
lunch.
Oh, well, then that's perfect.
I could have gotten it done tomorrow at 10, but that didn't work.
You're going to put up for the whole week of
Yes.
pain for that?
Yes. I didn't expect her to say, oh, we have something Friday. Like, I was planning when I called
Oh, okay.
to get it next Friday.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're trying to avoid the garbage.
Here's the thing. I said to
schmoz.
Tracy,
Look
we
at that.
cannot continue on Thursdays outside when we know it's a shit show.
Well, and they're apparently, they don't care.
Yeah.
The city is going to keep picking up garbage, and apparently these guys have a lawn guy every Thursday.
The garbage trucks are a few seconds. If they would move their day, that would work.
If you saw their yard, you would be shocked to know that they have a yard service. Right? Like, it's nice to not have to mow your lawn, I guess.
Yeah.
Kind of nice to not ever have to mow your lawn.
Yeah. So that was fun. I was,
It was
looking
really fun.
forward to this.
Me too. Very
Yeah.
much, especially after missing last week.
You get
Totally
organized
joined
the night
this part.
before.
I do.
Yeah,
I used to not get organized the night before, and the mornings were awful.
Yeah.
This was way better.
I'm complete. Believe it or not, I'm completely packed and ready to go
The night before.
Wednesday night. Yes.
Yeah. Now it's going to be Tuesday night. Now it's going to screw everything up. No, I have to be because I'll forget stuff for sure.
Yes.
So don't forget, come to our Instagram page to win the After the Storm or this giant yarn kit from Crafty That Way. If you're a knitter, it is for After the Storm if you like. If you're a crocheter, I know you're going to find something amazing.
Yeah.
But come to Instagram because we want you to follow the designer and follow the yarn dyer, and the yarn's amazing. So I will have cast that on next week. You'll get to see my after. I'm starting early because the knit along's gonna have whips too.
Okay.
How's it going?
Good. Perfect.
I actually need new glasses,
Okay.
and I want to get sunglasses too.
I was just thinking that because I end up wearing contacts with I have like 4 pairs of Ray-Bans. Like, I feel like I needed to wear contacts in the summer.
I want to rebuy these, and then I want the black frames sunglasses.
Because your lenses are scratched.
Yeah, they're scratched.
These glasses are amazing on you.
I love these glasses so much. I did just notice a little scratch. But if I'm going to get 2, if I'm going to get them, I might as well just get another pair.
Why they're so
Oh my
scratched.
God, Jodi.
But I love my Ray-Bans, and it's
hair.
$800 by the time I'm done.
Yeah, but these were Zenny.
I know.
So they were much better price.
The
So-
Lens Crafters?
Yeah.
I should just do that.
Yeah, I think we should do that. And then they come from, it's like 2 weeks. You'll have
Calgary.
your glasses.
They come from Calgary.
Zenny. We loved the Zenny. So
Did you guys
and
get Benji sheets? Did you get yours?
Jodi? Okay, so if you saw our video last time, we shared how much Jodi discovered these Benji sheets. I've been loving them. They gave us a discount code for the month of June. So yes, Mom got a pair. I got a pair for Jackson. I got us a second pair, and Georgia wants a set. So I still have to get another
We
set.
love
But you
them.
can save 10% with Grocery Girls 10. And they're amazing. So
You know what's funny? We said Grocery Girls Town. We did have an affiliate link. It wasn't about making money on
No.
this. Like, I reached out to them and said we would love. I love them so much. I want to tell our viewers
yes.
and be able to save. So I don't think people used our affiliate
And
link very much, but
I love the way they feel. And I do love that they also have a 100-night guarantee. So if
Yes.
you really don't like them and you've put out your money, they'll give you your money back. You
Yeah.
can send the sheets back, or I don't know how they work it really, but
And
they actually reached out to us and said, can you share the video where you talked about the sheets? So I sent that to them. Yes. So it is a Canadian company founded by 2 brothers. But the product, Jodi's amazing. I do love the sheets.
yeah,
That's the bottom line.
We're not here to make money with being an
We've always shared lifestyle things that we love, right? We're not great sleepers. We night sweats, menopause, blah, blah, blah. So these are awesome.
I thought they were great.
Yeah, I do.
I
love
just
them.
thought the price point was also really good. I love that they were Canadian. They were 2 brothers. We're sisters.
Especially king size. If you buy king size sheet, like it's $95 a set for all the sizes.
That's Canadian dollars, US friends.
Canadian. And 10% off that if if you use the coupon code or whatever. But
Yeah.
and if you buy 2 items, it was free shipping.
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, I
loved
am
it.
loving them. We'll share other things later too.
Mm-hmm.
We should think of some other lifestyle thing that we love just to share.
Totally.
Yeah, any summer things.
These
But it's always fun to pass
These
them on.
bracelets are in the shop
Oh my God, I wear mine every day.
all the time. I have brown and black.
I love leather.
Anyway, okay, we gotta go.
We do. It's a very long time.
I'm hungry.
149 minutes.
I have to poop. Okay.
All right. Mwah.
Bye,
See you in
everybody.
1 week.
Yeah.
Have a great week, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Oops. How's it going?
Good.